What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
In the building with us as well, we got the homie TG. Y'all know it's a party in the building, man. How my dogs? Man, I ain't seen y'all in, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks, it felt like, man.
Yeah, what's happening?
Chilling.
Hey, Merry Christmas to both of y'all, man. How was
Christmas
everybody's
to you.
Christmas, man? I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody had good Christmas, man?
Steelers ruined it, but other than that,
Respect.
not bad.
Respect.
Presents could have been better.
Yeah, I respect that right there. It was a tough
Christmas
one.
Eve, I only
It was a
got
tough one.
hand warmers and some gloves. And Christmas Day, at least I got some cash to make up for the Steeler game.
There it is.
Okay.
It's tough. One
Did
of
you
the
bet on this too?
I did, yeah.
So you lost all that.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure when you talking, you
Okay.
talk to the mic so that
I'm
way,
just-
you know what I mean? Because I don't want none of this back and forth that you got with Deke going on. I want them to hear everything today.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying?
with
They
you.
need to hear all this today, man.
You might
Yeah.
need to move
I
it
need to
in.
move the mic.
Heck yeah, but you look good over there, though, man.
I'm trying.
Hey,
man.
you-
It's all right.
You look like you had your good little time, man. Good to see you back. Last time I seen you, we
Man.
was out doing football camps, I think it was,
Football
man.
camps,
Summers, yeah.
It's always football season. You know how that is.
Hey, man, you went out there and you coached it up down at Flow Moto, man. You had your all conference, this dude, that dude. I said, all right, shout out to my dog right there,
Shout out.
man.
We had a player of the year. We had a DB of the year, kind of Thorpe Award. I
Yeah,
guess you
yeah,
could say,
yeah.
The Sun Conference.
You the
toughest-
D boy.
toughest conference in
Let's
the
go.
NBA.
Let's go.
I had my corner locked down all year. Gave up 5 catches on the year.
Respect.
Real good year. I had two linebackers go first team all conference.
Let's go.
D linemen go all conference.
Let's go.
Team, so first time in history too. Man.
My dog
So
said he
it's
know what he
alright,
doing, man. He had the sticks. He knew what he was doing on the
It was a
sticks,
good
man.
year,
They say
man.
coaching matters.
Come on.
That's
I
right.
mean, I think we had a good year.
I like
we had a
it.
good year. We had a good year.
I like
We had
it,
a
bro.
good year.
I like it.
Top 20 couple categories.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just trying to keep getting better, man.
I
What a
like
time.
that.
What a
Respect.
time.
Respect.
Love
Respect.
the process, right?
The process, man.
Gotta
Just,
take your time with it.
yeah. Details, discipline, structure. The Tomlin way.
Man,
I'm a Coach T guy. All
through and through.
I always say, man, 10 wins is gonna get you there. I'm a Coach T guy. Man. I'm trying to do it.
Let's get it.
But
Let's
for
get
real,
it.
Like,
We're looking
just-
for some more than that.
Hey, man, we got big year this year, man. We got playoffs coming up,
We're on
man.
a bad stretch right now.
I think this would have been a tough run though, bro. Like, to be honest with you, I think I don't want to say the panic's there, but not the you lose 2-3
Yeah.
games in a row. It's a
Yeah.
panic. 3 games in a row is just oh no. But it's like honestly, these have been good teams they've played against.
Yeah.
This was a tough stretch. This has been a tough run. It's been people not healthy.
Yeah.
It's been people beat up. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of distractions during the holidays.
No,
Like,
facts.
yeah.
You're right. It's during the holidays as well. We did kind of like over look past that part,
Like,
man.
there's a lot of distractions during the holidays, and it's still human nature to it.
Yeah.
And yes, this is their job, and it's a job, and it's a commitment. It's locked in, but it's a lot of distractions during the holidays.
Yeah. Man, you
Um,
got family coming into town, man. If you got little ones, man, you trying to work with Santa Claus and all type of stuff, man.
The thing
Heck yeah.
I was giving the Steelers the nod in the sense of I thought they were the per se younger team.
Okay.
I thought the Chiefs were gonna come in here more of the it's Christmas. I'm not really here to do this today type.
yeah.
It's Christmas. I got
They
stuff
took it a little
on.
differently, it felt like, man. Yeah. We're going to
think-
get into it, though. We'll get
Yeah.
into it. Yeah.
Man, it's the away. Like I think I think it does help to be that away team.
Yeah.
I think when you're out of town,
It feels more like
you're
business.
like it's business.
It ain't no holiday.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel.
You might, you
Yeah.
might have been at home the night before.
All right.
You might have went home the night
Yeah.
before at that hotel.
Yeah.
Like things do happen, so it's
It's-
like
You talking about the whole game life party, though?
it's different at home.
It's
At
real.
home,
It's
man.
real. Home, you bouncing. You're not
Yeah, you
sleeping
can
at the
find your way
hotel
home.
or
You're gonna go home,
Deke,
especially if you're
Deke
one.
on Christmas Eve.
Come on,
Home game.
yeah.
They tell you stay at the Omni downtown. Your crib is right over there, though, 10 minutes away. Nobody's staying at the hotel, man. You got to get up out of there.
I would
It
probably,
happens.
and I don't know. I can't say
Yeah.
for sure, but I would venture to say like a Rush probably got to go home. I'll venture to say like anybody in the.
Well,
South,
I was
but
going
not-
to say, I
not
like how
to
you
say
said he
like
got
that.
to go home. I was going to say,
Got to.
are
And
you
I
saying
chose
like,
to.
are we
He
saying
might not
like,
have to.
were we saying like you were on the pre-approved list or
I
you
think there
still?
probably would be a pre-approved. It probably was a little little
Deke,
pre-approved.
you got
list
the
just
pre-approved checklist,
Yeah.
right? The guys that, oh yeah, we know you're checked up. You can walk out the front door. You can say bye to Coach T on the way out the door. He's
Yeah.
not tripping.
Because we know you're gonna come do your job tomorrow.
And we don't have to worry about
We don't have to worry about you. You're not gonna go get in no trouble. You're not gonna do nothing. But
you're not gonna be on the south side looking crazy.
Make sure everything's good at home.
Then you got the other group where you like, yo, y'all aren't allowed to leave. And those are the dudes
Is that based off production or veteran status?
A little bit of both. Like you got some young dudes that are stars and they can still check that list. Then you got dudes that are just you gotta worry about like how mature you are.
I think it's who you are in the building. Like, can I really like not that I can't trust you because I can trust you all, but can I trust you?
Like for an example, TJ Watt. As a rookie, TJ, if he needed to leave, he could leave, and there was never going to be any question about, are we going to see this dude on TMZ? Are we going to see this dude on ESPN? Is he going to be out reckless at somebody's club bar doing God knows what night before the game? Right. Now the whole organization has to answer for this.
Right.
And then you got the guys that you know, hey, man, you might put us in that position. We can't even run that risk. Hey, set him by the elevator security by his door. As soon as he opens the door, I need eyes on him, bro. Like, that's kind of the scenario with it. Yeah.
And I think it's being able to handle that is a thing that, because you could say, man, everybody just needs to stay in here.
Yeah.
You know? And I think it's being able to handle the man
because it's different.
Yeah. That makes it different. That's one of the things that makes Coach T what he is, where it's like being able to handle the man of the team. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it worked or didn't work. I'm not saying people did or didn't go home, but I'm sure people had the ability to, per se, go home. And I just think it's tougher being at home. You know, that Christmas game at home, it is tough. Yeah. You know, so,
we're gonna hey, man, we'll get into it more, man. We're on the front end of this thing, man. So before we get too far, man, I do want to shout out SeatGeek because that is who today's show is brought to you by. Shout out to SeatGeek. We know they are the top rated sports booking app. I mean, when we talk about them, dude, they got over 70,000 different sporting events, different festivals, different events that you can purchase tickets to ultimately get in there and vibe out with them people, man. They are pretty awesome. Man, let me also pull up the promo code because we do like that whenever we're talking about anybody that rocks with the show. It's simple. You download the app, use the promo code Moats. You get $20 off of your purchase, man. It doesn't matter where the seats are. It doesn't matter how much they cost. You're getting $20 off of it. I think it's a dope deal. I mean, shoot, I'm pulling up Steelers at Bengals at Steelers this weekend, man. Plenty of seats available. Nice areas too, man. So you don't want to miss out on that, man.
I might be making an appearance.
You catch what I'm saying?
I might be making an appearance.
Deke said he might be in the building.
I'm going through SeatGeek.
Deke said he might be in the building. SeatGeek giving you all, and they even rank the seats. You see what I'm saying? Like they tell you good versus great for the value and everything, man. So, like I said, you don't want to miss out on that. So, shout out to the homies at SeatGeek. Absolutely.
I'm gonna go now.
Got to get in the building, man.
SeatGeek promo.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's get it, man. But I did want to start a little bit, man, because obviously we got a couple of things we're going to talk about today, man. Want to first start a little bit around the league because we did, last time we played was Wednesday, Christmas Day, and we had multiple games that have taken place since then, but it kind of has shaped up a little bit of the playoff picture. So I figure we'll start with some of the games from this weekend, anything that kind of stood out to us, and then after that, we'll transition and talk a little bit more of that playoff picture and how it pertains to the Steelers specifically. But shoot. I felt like the big thing this weekend was the homie Saquon, right? Going for 2K. How'd y'all feel about that, man? I seen there was a quarterback out there too. I mean, just saying, bro.
I don't know if the highlight of that game was really Saquon like that. Let's talk about that quarterback play, particularly in the first half.
Hey, which quarterback? Oh, but because I heard that second half quarterback, whew, they liked him a lot.
That's Kenny's problem. That has been his problem. That's been his main problem. He can't stay healthy because all those touchdowns could have been him in that second half.
It definitely could have been,
came out of that game 4 touchdowns.
Easily, bro.
But do he throw them?
He played good.
He make them happen.
The AJ Brown one? That's the back shoulder. That's the.
Oh wait, did you see the one that got
he could throw the
called
back
back?
shoulder, right? He got to be able to throw that way.
Well, wait, did you see the one that got called back for penalty? He got drilled by Michael Parsons. They called holding on the line. Dude, he
stood in the pocket. Yeah.
Plays, yeah. Brown, back of the end
I
zone.
think that's Kenny's offense. To me, I think the whole RPO, being able to move game, I think that's his offense. Like, he look a little bit more comfortable in there than me. Yeah. But that's what comes with that offense. Yeah. You get hit. You starting to get hit.
Facts. Because you got to play the quarterback.
He's a confident play caller. Has some weapons around him. I'm not surprised with what I saw.
Now,
he's a good player.
Is that sustainable for Kenny? Because
he can't stay healthy.
That's the only thing. I'm like that's part of what makes Jalen Hurts.
He could have had like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He could have had McKee's touchdowns and then the one that got called back. That was a sick one.
Yeah. And like you said, I know the AJ Brown one, he could definitely throw in that joint too, man. But I thought, to me, man, that was part of what makes Jalen Hurts. His ability to kind of like take all of whatever the load is. And, I mean, he's low-key like an extra running back in that offense, man, that you got to account for.
Jalen Hurts is big, too.
Oh, no, facts.
Jalen Hurts is a ton. Like,
yeah, he's not a little crazy. He's built like Russ. He's more of like a Russell Wilson type, just a little bit more height on him. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts get out of there. You know when to get down.
Yeah.
You know, from the tush-push perspective, that's still somebody you got to try to get down.
Yeah.
Just his game. Like, that's a, you know, and obviously we didn't get to see him play, but just that style, that play style in the sense of movement with the quarterback, taking off, running, you getting touched. You're getting hit a little bit.
Now,
even these slides, like, I don't want you to say, but everything takes a toll on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know? So.
Well, I was going to ask you, Deke, man, because obviously you followed Kenny a lot more at Pitt. Yesterday in the Philly offense with the Eagles, how much similarity was that for him going back to his Pitt time? Versus, because obviously when
from
we
a comfort standpoint, for sure. I think Pitt, his senior year, there was less of the rollout stuff.
Okay.
The using his legs, whereas he would just be able to sit back there and shotgun and
pick you apart. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was always a part of his game in college, and I felt like the Steelers utilized that more in his rookie year, and some of that was just him playing better his rookie year too, and using his legs more. But he just looked comfortable to me. He looked comfortable. He almost looked like what he did too the first game after we fired Canada. And that was again, that's my big problem with him. He can't stay healthy and sustain. Because once we fired Canada, had that really good game against the Bengals. Cardinals game first half, he was looking pretty decent too. And then got hurt.
But shoot, man, this might spark.
Gets hurt again here. Yeah, after he's having a pretty good game, good run from.
I was gonna ask you,
Commanders game the last week, and then this one against the Cowboys. And now you're back on the sidelines.
I was gonna ask though, from your perspective, do you feel like he did enough to get another opportunity with Philly
for next week?
Yeah, in terms of if he gets back next week,
he's all right.
Because they said with Hurts, they still banged up right now.
He said as your backup, so he didn't do anything to lose it for sure. Okay. I mean, McKee looked fine too, but
is Philly playing for anything this week?
No, it's just the one seed that's up right now. That's I
think they're locked in for 2.
Yeah.
So you definitely,
because I'm like, you're not gonna play Hurts, nothing crazy, Because that's what they were saying, even with Saquon, where they're like,
he got a finger too. It's not even just a concussion.
He needs 100 yards. Sirianni says it's no guarantee he's gonna play. Saquon said, whatever's best for the team. I mean, shoot, it is 100 yards away from it,
and it's the Giants.
It is the Giants. Yeah,
but he did that last time they played the Giants too. He could have.
He could have. It was like the 200 something.
What are you doing if you're the coach?
So I'm back and forth on it, man.
I am too.
Like, part of me says, man, you let him play because, this is a historic record. You're this close. I think of Adrian Peterson and how close he got and how it didn't work out. They thought they had the numbers, and it was like a couple yards off of it, right? And then I'm like, it's Saquon. Healthy Saquon in the postseason? Yeah. Bro, I am scary. Like, this is a dude that can really carry me to the next, what I'm trying to get to.
I think you got your warning with Jalen, right?
Yeah, but then the flip side is, it's Saquon, bro. Man, it's really history. But how do y'all feel about it being 17 games? Because that's my other part. I'm like, bro, you getting the record, but you getting in 17 games is watered down to me. Like, you did it. You got your 2K in 16. I respect the heck out your 2K in 16 way more than I'm going to respect you having the rushing record with the 17th game. That's just kind of how I look at it. If I was around when the seasons were 14 games, maybe my perspective changes when it went to 16 games. But I wasn't. I was here for 16 games, and that's what I grew up on. That was all I knew. And now we just got to 17 games. It's like, oh, you got this record that was at one point just on a whole other level. Like, only a god could get to that level now, man. And now you're going to get it essentially, but in the 17th game, man, it's a meaningless game on top of it. So that's why I'm like torn with it, man. But that's my eyes on it.
He'll still be number 1 in the books.
Oh, no, without a doubt. Yeah.
I get it. But I mean, that's how all the records are.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So it's like, I get it. Like, I definitely do, man.
Bro, I was just saying, I remember 2K was a lot. I remember 2K.
Think about it. CJ 2K. And it was like Adrian Peterson did 2K. It's like, you got 2K in 16 games. Like, that is unheard of. Yeah.
You don't do that. So I was just kind of.
And he accomplished that with the 16. Like, you got that right there. Like, you got the 2K.
I mean, I think it. Yeah, that's how I see it. Too.
Yeah, you got the 2K.
That's how I see it too. It's like you got the 2K.
Yeah.
You got this extra game, and it's like it's an extra game per se to add to that stat. But the stat line really was at that.
Yeah.
To me, that number. I was kind of just saying that about the Chiefs. I'm like, the Chiefs around here, 15-1, and it's like, I'm like, man, in a real season, it's done. Like
that was it.
You're really on, per se, in dolphin pace in a sense.
They're about to have 2 buys.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. They said it's gonna be like 20-something days, bro.
Yeah, for a minute, and that's good. That's good and that's bad.
I feel like
they gotta keep moving though.
How you do that though?
You gotta keep just.
How you do that? How you do
that?
They
know how to do that. I think
they got that Patriot vibe going on right now.
They
Fair.
know how to do that.
20 days is a long time.
With no football.
And you're going to be playing a team that then just got off that pool, man. They just was in that water with something in the wild card.
You're going to catch a dog.
That's what I'm, you know that feeling, bro. Yeah, all right. You catch what I'm saying? Yeah. They coming out that thing fresh with that blood in their mouth like, hey, what's up? Yeah.
There's nothing sweet in there. That last seed, whatever.
Any of this.
It's going to be Broncos or Bengals, I would assume.
Shoot, Dolphins still got action.
The Dolphins had the best
Dolphins still have action. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes.
Because of the schedule.
Yes.
2 of them might not play though.
Yeah, we'll talk. We're going to.
The Dolphins are the one that's.
Dolphins got because we're going to talk the playoff scenarios in the next one. We're going to get into a deep dive. Yeah, but I'm like, that's the one you got to watch out for, low key, bro. Yes.
Broncos got Chiefs without Mahomes and starters and stuff.
But I mean, don't sleep on Carson. Like Carson Wentz. Let Nick
hey, look.
Go.
Hey, you know what else? Carson Wentz is also trying to let everybody in the league know I'm still nice. I'm still just as good. Over. Don't trip because you think I'm a backup. I've been forgotten. Even when he came in. Remember when he came in that one game when Mahomes got hurt? And we was like, yo, Wentz played. It was when he hurt the ankle. He came back the next game. He didn't miss the game, but he got hurt. And it was like, Wentz still came in, played well. It was like, yo, dude. And I think that's the case too, man. Very similar to what we saw with Jameis. When you have that dude that's still a high-end pedigree talent that he flamed out here, but now in a little bit more condensed opportunity, man, them dudes can really light it up. And it's like for Wentz, it's like, bro, he was running an organization. He already been CEO before.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah. He's another one. Yeah. But they say if this is all, I don't need to do it
These
for.
These dudes are good for like a game or two.
But that's what we're saying.
Stretches. Yeah, because, sure.
I mean, think about it. Like we brought up Kenny, right? Think about Kenny in a smaller window, like we saw in Philly. He's looked good. But if you span that over 17, it's just a challenge to do it every single week when you got the highs, the lows. How you feeling? TG brought up holidays, family. Is your girl tripping? All right. Is your dog sick? Man, you sleeping good? Man, you going through, like, it's so much stuff. So when you talk about a guy being able to do that from the time the season starts and carry it all the way through the regular season, then hit you in the postseason and win the Super Bowl, it's like, bro, it's a very small amount of them dudes that are actually capable of that, man. Nah. But no, shout out to them dudes though, man. Speaking of them quarterbacks though, man, Commanders, Falcons on the late night. Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix. How'd y'all feel about them boys, man?
That was a good game.
Daniels is the truth.
He look real,
I think
bro.
he's top 10 already.
He look real, bro.
I'd lock him in top 10. I was doing QB tiers last night.
You put him in the top 10 already?
I got him in the top 10.
Yeah. Over who? Who you got him in there?
So my tiers, like tier 1, Mahomes, I think he's just in his own category.
Fair.
And then you got Allen, Burrow, Lamar.
Okay.
Next tier. Maybe you could throw Herbert in that, or Herbert's in his own little tier underneath him. And then after you got Stafford.
I was about to say, where's Stafford in that tier, man?
With Herbert, kind of. And then after that, bro, you're talking like what? Jalen Hurts,
Love, Dak, Purdy,
I'm putting
Geno
in that.
I mean, but all those dudes have done it like longer.
You put Jane Daniels above all them.
That's what you just said, yeah.
I need a game tomorrow. I need it. He's been clutch as hell.
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can put the rookie in the top 10. The rookie has to go through year 2 of the rookie.
You see CJ Stroud right now. CJ Stroud. They said CJ Stroud was top 5 last year.
I put Daniels over Stroud.
Yeah.
For you a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like to roll to the left.
Let's make you roll to the left a lot.
Let's see you don't like to do this. Let me see how you act if this is all you're going to do all game.
You said 2-man is your Achilles heel? Yeah, oh, you going to see 2-man all day.
What about just for a game this season, though? Like for the playoffs coming up?
Who's hot? I mean, but
just who you take? Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Daniels, man. Like he's like, playing that good.
To me, Sam Darnold.
I had Darnold in that tier too. Okay, maybe we're talking about Darnold top 10.
Yeah, like it's Jeff Goff.
He's playing like that. Baker Mayfield, Goff.
Baker's dangerous.
That's what I was like. That's
that
tier with all those players.
Like Baker's dangerous. Like.
Yeah, Baker put up 48 yesterday. Am I tripping? Yeah, Baker put up 48 on the folk yesterday.
I love Baker's story. Like
me too. I'm a Baker guy, bro. I'm for certain Baker guy.
I don't care what you say about me. I'm coming.
Y'all can't make me not like Baker, bro. Yeah. I know he played in Cleveland. Y'all could not make me not like Baker,
I'm gonna let it go. Like,
yeah,
Baker's
and he big talking too the whole time. Big talking, like
he confident. He's confident in his game.
Facts. You know? Even if he loses, like it is what it is. All right. I'll see you next week though. Yeah. It's like yo, I love that energy, bro.
I like Baker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's some dangerous. I just think not to be it, but like everybody's good. Like it's one of them times where it's a lot of good teams right now. You know.
I think that's what makes the league fun to watch though. Right now,
everybody's good.
Like AFC or NFC.
Mm-hmm. The Jets are
Bryce Young's halfway decent now.
Low key.
Confident.
Drew Lock threw for 5 touchdowns. Or
he
was
did.
It 5 total touchdowns?
Yeah. Drew Lock got it done.
Drew Lock got it done.
Shout out to Drew Lock. Drew Lock was hooping, bro.
But
yeah.
You know, some of these quarterbacks, like kind of like what you just said, like Carson. Like some of these quarterbacks are still good quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. They just haven't been able to do the season run.
The season run is tough, bro. That's like going on tour. Can you go on tour and sell out stadium? Like not everybody can do that, man.
To be honest with you, beginning of the year we was Kirk Cousins just lighting it up.
All right,
it was team like
he was, and it was like yo, he's even showing up in prime time.
They were fake.
It was like yo, he's not gonna get it
all
back.
Right, yeah. It was like yo, this is real. Then about week 8, it was like, man, what's happening now?
Can they get him out of there?
Mm-hmm.
Maine.
Yeah.
Drake May. Patriots.
Drake May looked good, low key. What was that, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when they played Buffalo?
Man, they say he on a pace to be the guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a top 10.
Yeah, they like him a lot.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, even like Caleb, like they don't look bad. They're just in tough situations right now, playing meaningless games.
Caleb's not doing bad.
That's what I mean. Like he hasn't thrown a pick in how long, but you could just see him in that offensive struggle.
Number one spotlight though.
Yeah,
Caleb got that.
But I would also say this though, man. I think of Caleb. I also think of Trevor Lawrence, man. In the sense of like when you come in, Bryce Young is another one of those guys. Tua Tagovailoa. When you come in and you're in that top 5, and they're viewing you as like, yo, you're supposed to change the face and how this franchise is viewed forever. It's just a lot that comes with that, and we've seen with all those guys I just named. How at moments they've looked great. At moments, Tua has been talked about on a high level in Miami. At moments, Trevor Lawrence has been talked about at a crazy high level. Justin Herbert has been talked about at a crazy high level. But we've all seen them dudes at various points in their careers now fall short when it's time to get it done late in the season or postseason. Regardless of how much talent we put on them, we still have looked and we're like, yo, you still couldn't sustain these moments that we were seeing in September, even October. Right. And that's the part, And that's niggas like with Jay today is I'm like, yo, I'm liking what I'm seeing with him too. But I'm like, yeah, that's the question part. You know what I mean? Like, can you do it? Can you keep it going? So far, so good though, man.
You just want to see more.
Yeah.
Even think about not even to be, but Russ. Like 2 months ago.
Russ was on paying 40 plus. Yeah, now people over here like,
man, what's
oh no, do we really want to bring him back? Yeah,
so like
those are my thoughts right now.
We're gonna have to talk. We talking about it. We definitely gonna talk about it.
Like if the season ended right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
But obviously, we have a couple more games, more information to be had.
I remember Coach T used to always come in there and be like, "You're safe this week."
Yeah, just this week.
This is week to week. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah,
lately is 2 days ago.
Yeah, it is your living, breathing resume. Every time you put. Oh, yesterday's practice wasn't as good as today's practice. So that means you got worse. Why? Because I seen this version today. I don't care about what you did yesterday. I care about today. I care about what was the last thing you had on tape, man.
Bro, you've got that holding call 3 weeks in a row. I'm really kind of over you. I'm shocked.
I'm done.
Hard right now.
I'm done. Yeah.
Your next year is dead. Like it's. But you might ball for the next 2 weeks. Take me to the playoffs, and I love you again.
No.
You know, like it's every week. It's just so. I gotta have it.
Now that's real life. That's real life, man. All right. Now I do got to bring up another one that took place on Sunday. Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold. How y'all feeling about him? He was out there lighting it up as well. Putting the boys in position now. Now they playing for the 1 seed. They can either be the 1 seed or they can be the 6 seed, I think it is. Yeah, in the playoffs next week, bro.
Yeah, he's legit.
I say, yo, that's scary. That's scary. You imagine you hosting, you get the Vikings pull it up, or you get the Lions pull it up. Like,
I don't think you're mad at going to Detroit though, even though it's hostile. It's inside. You know, inside. I feel you. It's gonna be cold in Minnesota. I know you want to host.
Oh, that's inside too.
It's inside too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But man,
they were outside for that
one time. Yeah.
Where
they got the frostbite game. Yeah.
Minnesota. Go for sure.
But I like Minnesota. Minnesota's one of my favorite NFC teams. Like, I think there's, I love Flores defense. I love, like,
Flo get it done. Yeah.
Them corners get after you. They're playing man, but they're
Gilly the kid over there still showing he still got juice in the legs, man. Come on, man. You know what it is, bro.
Byron Murphy, I'm a fan. I like his game a lot. He's one of the corners I like. Man, he don't get his respect, but he's scrappy over there. I like them.
And Flo hitting you with double everything. Mug. He'll go zero. Anybody go. I'm like, anything. Yo, God, dog.
I blitz the corner roller safety.
He don't care. He don't care. Yeah.
If it look like you don't like this, that's what the percentage.
Now, how do you feel about that though, man? Because obviously, part of the criticism that we've had with Coach Tomlin, they'll bring that up. Hey, man. We look at Brian Flores. You look at a Rex Ryan. You look at some of these other guys, and it's like, yo, they'll blitz, man. They super aggressive, man. But then you got the Steelers, and it's like, yo, rush your front. Let TJ, let Highsmith, let Cam do his thing, and then from there we just gonna play coverage.
I mean, it's just how you see it. Like, some people I'm gonna press the issue. I'm gonna full court press you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you play fast.
Make a mistake.
Yeah.
Play faster than you want to play. Just like some offenses tempo.
Yeah.
While some people
sit back in that zone.
Make you just say you're gonna mess up before I mess up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit in this and I'm gonna give you different pictures of it. But calm pictures.
Yeah.
And you're going to mess up.
Make you execute. How much execution do you have?
Call.
Yeah.
A false start or something.
A drop. All I need is wrong. One little thing. Yeah.
Something go wrong. I'm going to win this drive. So it's just, even with all the blitzes, it's danger.
It's very dangerous. Because it could be feast or famine. Yeah.
I think the personnel of how Pittsburgh has built this team in a sense isn't a blitz you. Even the linebackers, they're not just blitz you. Like, Patrick Queen's not a blitzing linebacker. He blitzes well.
Right.
But I think
he's a cover guy.
I'm going to read you. I'm going to cover you. I'm going to cover that tight end. I'm going to run with that.
Yeah.
Peyton, I'm going to cover you. I'm going to read you,
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just, and, it's more linebackers in there, but it's just different. Like, I think they're built on, I'm going to cover you. I think JPJ isn't the, per se,
I'm blitzing this quarter. Like, we think of like Devin Witherspoon. That to me, I'm like, yo, you'll blitz that dude. And you see him blitzed a lot in Seattle. Yeah. Whereas, like you said, with JPJ, it's like, yo, this is a cover guy.
That's like Beanie Bishop here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But even Beanie, like, to be Beanie is that
Beanie don't give me the full Mike Hilton vibe. Mike Hilton was like, and even when I see Mike, I'm like, yo, you still like you ready to go hit something. Yeah.
I just felt like that. Yeah. Like, I feel like Beanie's more like, okay, where is that gonna be at?
Yeah,
it's underneath somewhere. It's sneaky, like slide. It's a slide game.
Yeah,
it just feels like a more of a cover team, and probably because we see him cover more.
Yeah,
but
that is partly because when you look at the money and we look at how the money is distributed, we know T.J. Watt, that's the 30. You got Cam getting around, was it 20? Highsmith's getting teens. Yeah, and you even got Larry Ogunjobi getting what 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
I think more than that.
Key might be 10. You're right. Yeah, good call. Because the first deal was that. The second deal,
I think the defense is built, like, structured on, I'm going to win this 4-man.
Yeah.
I'm going to win up front.
We haven't.
I got a Herbert coming in here. I'm going to win up front.
Yeah.
Even to the Prestons, I'm going to win up front.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to win up front. I'm here. I need people who win that rush.
Yeah.
And
we see the difference, like, when they don't dominate it. The strain it puts on the secondary, and just as a whole, the strain it puts on the structure.
For us to start blitzing again.
Yeah, and we're like, yo, it's Coach Tom, man, you suck, bro. What's going on? Like, Terrell lost and fired him too, man. Everybody got to get guy. You be like, hold on, bro. Hold on. I think it's just the design. I think it's the design of what we trying to do right now, man.
But not even to be like that. But when you think of Blitzburg, Lawrence Timmons,
yeah, a lot of. Come on, man. Yeah,
like you're sending dudes.
Vince, come on, bro.
90 something in the middle.
No facts.
Like I'm in here.
That's a 97. That's a 94. That's a hey yo. No, you know what he's on. You know what he's on.
98.
Does he got a bar in the middle of his face, man? Is
that?
Oh yeah. He ain't covered nothing today. Yeah. Respect. Respect. So last thing, man, in terms of the big around the league stuff, man, because obviously we're talking about some of the playoff picture, man, or we'll talk about some of the playoff picture stuff a little bit more when we transition. But MVP race, how we feeling now? We obviously getting out to the last week of it, right? It's the way that nationally they talk about it's a 3-headed race right now, man. They saying it's Lamar Allen or Lamar Jackson,
Burrow's
Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and on occasion you keep seeing Joe Burrow name pop up in the mix as well. Yeah,
the Bengals make the playoffs
because now you're in the playoffs.
I don't think Burrow get there though. Burrow's not MVP this year. It's too hot. And he's going.
It's hot.
They're playing SEC football. I mean, they're playing Big 12.
Oh, they just outscore you, bro.
Yeah,
That's all they're trying to do.
Outscore you.
That's literally
Like,
it.
they're cool with that 48, 42.
Yeah. They are not tripping at all.
Yeah, we're cool.
They know what it is as soon as they come off the bus. They like, yo, Jamar, you hydrated T. You hydrated I.
We're about to let this thing go.
Joe throwing that thing 40 plus times, bro, every week. I'm like,
Even in seeing Sertan, he was like, I'm not tripping.
I'm at you.
I'm throwing it.
Yeah. Even if you get one, I'ma still.
We gonna throw that.
Yeah.
I've been rocking with him. Man, he been rocking with him since what, college?
Yeah, that's his man. Yeah, he's like, we know how we do this.
I'm throwing it.
You know what we do. I don't care who's over there. You know what we do.
It's me and you. We done whooped a lot of people together.
Yeah.
So it's like they playing Big 12.
And they both cooking though. Joe Burrow number 1 in passing yards. Jamar Chase the 1 in receiving yards. Bro, they do not care.
To me, not to be like, but they not winning enough for that. Like, to me, it's Lamar and Josh.
Okay.
You know, I think that's the race. And I think Lamar is going crazy. Like, but
Respect.
Josh is going crazy. And they're both exciting.
They are crazy exciting, both of them.
Yeah, and they both
they're loud, excited. They're both winning. Mm-hmm. There's a history with it as well, man. Yeah.
I think, I think, like, to me, I think Lamar is the MVP.
That's your guy? Okay.
I think Lamar. But I do think that Josh Allen will get it in the sense of, like, Lamar just won it.
Yeah, you got 2 of them now, man.
I think that's the LeBron effect.
Yeah, and that's fair. I get what you're saying.
You're not gonna give it to LeBron every year. I think you're not that he's LeBron, but I think you're not.
I definitely dig what you're saying. Yeah,
LeBron every year. I think you're not gonna, like, Steph could get it probably every year. You're
absolutely.
Okay, Lamar, you could probably get it.
It's kind of like when we talked about the Joker, and it was like, yo, you won 2, 3 in a row. And it was like, yo, Embiid, you're getting this one right here, and they're like, well, so Joker still numbers are still just as nice, if not nicer. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, I think to where now it just is, he's just one of the better players of the league.
Yeah,
you're just one of the best of the league.
Yeah,
like you just are what you are.
Because I do wonder why. Well, I guess no, that's not accurate. Because I was gonna say with Mahomes, is there the same like fatigue but I feel like he still kind of gets all those like flowers, but maybe because stylistically. He is more of a traditional style where we're just talking about just strictly like, yo, he's lighting it up, throwing any wins in the postseason. So nobody will even look to discredit him like that. Whereas I think with Lamar or even with Josh, I mean, there's times where me and Deke will laugh, but it's like, yo, Deke, who would you say is your MVP every season if you really was like, yo, this is the best player in the league?
Well, it's Mahomes.
You see what I mean?
He's like the most
you know what I mean?
player.
Yeah, so it's like,
like he should,
you could have been
like, I don't care about stats. I don't care about any of
that. You should have been. I'm like, yo, that's Mahomes too. Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah,
and that's the LeBron effect,
right? Because I'm like, I feel like he gets that a little bit more. Whereas I'm like, yo, you 15-1. Because low key to 15-1, I wonder if his numbers, if we looked and pulled them up compared to Lamar last year, right? Lamar statistically, we said they weren't the most robust. In fact, for MVP winners, it was kind of on the downside what he did last year. But you look at how dominant their team was. It was like, yo, every week, man, it's like, yeah, it don't matter who you put out there, they're going to steamroll.
I know this might sound
a little bit weaker competition.
Very true. Yeah, very true.
The other MVP guys, because there's a lot of dudes injured too. Like Herbert got hurt, Burrow got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've seen Lamar more this year. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mahomes really got them Showtime games.
He didn't get the primetime ones. Yeah.
Like, we seen
Lamar got him. Lamar got him. I felt like Josh got him.
Josh got him a little bit. But
Mahomes didn't get him like that.
A lot.
Yeah.
I feel like we see them Ravens, they're always
Ravens always in primetime.
Early, but they struggled. It wasn't like they were this high octane offense and
That's
blowing
fair.
people out. Like that was more early, but
That's
like
fair.
to your point, it hasn't been recently.
Yeah. And I feel like Lamar and I feel like Josh have been so loud in their primetime games too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've watched Baltimore. I mean, shoot, even on the one that just came by, he was like, yo, this dude's going insane. I think about Josh on the Thanksgiving game where it's him versus Detroit and it's like, yo, you threw for how many touchdowns? Like, you got the jump pass week before. It's like, yo, every day going game that's in prime time where it is a nationally televised game, you're making loud stats. Even when you lost to the Rams, it was like, God dang, bro. Like, you went crazy in this game, bro. And I think that's the part.
Too.
Yeah.
So,
and who's your MVP then, Deke? Who you got?
I think it's Allen.
You got Allen on yours? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's been Allen for the last month, and nothing has happened to change that. Because I mean, better record. I just think he's played better in bigger moments more than Lamar throughout this season.
Okay.
Like Lamar's had more downs, almost like Allen last year. He had more downs and more moments where he was throwing the Bills out of these games. That's why they were 500.
Yeah, and then
midway through the season they fired the offensive
yeah.
coordinator. I'm not saying it was that degree with Lamar. Actually, I think this is Lamar's best
been
season,
better,
hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if Josh Allen wasn't having the season that he's been having, then yeah, Lamar would win his third MVP.
Yeah,
but I just think it's Josh year.
Man, why y'all looking at me like that? That's
tough.
funny. No, I mean, for me, man, I was torn, bro, because I said if it was any other quarterback not named Josh Allen, I'm like, yo, give it to him as co, because I feel like both arguments are valid as heck. When I look at what Lamar's doing, I'm like, bro, Lamar statistically is out of this world this year. But when I look at his record-wise, I'm like, yeah, it's decent. It's nothing crazy. But can we wait? Hold on. Let me go. They've done it before. Yeah, they did do it before. They did do it before. So I said if it was any other guy not named Josh, I'm like, yo, co-MVP. Because with Lamar, statistically, man, balling out, right? Record-wise, And I think back to just a year ago. Just a year ago, when Lamar actually won the MVP, and you compared his stats to Josh Allen's. Okay. And you look at it, and you actually comb through it. You take the bias out. It wasn't close statistically. But the argument throughout that whole season, especially at the end, the Ravens are just the dominant team. The Ravens are the 1 seed. This is the 3rd year in a row that Josh gonna have a 2 seed. He already locked it up. Okay. 3rd year in a row. The thing that they said was the reason why they didn't give was the turnovers he had. And when you add up his total turnovers last year versus Lamar's, it was about 6 different, bro. But you look at the total touchdowns, it was like 10 different, 15 different. So that was my thing. So it was like, now this year, it's flipped. Now Lamar got the stats, right? Now it's stats. Josh done locked up the 2 seed again. Knocked off the number 1 team in the NFC at one point, right? The Lions. Then knocked off the Chiefs here as well. Number 1 team in the AFC. Right. Locked up the division with 5 games left with your boy Aaron Rodgers in it. Right. Yeah. Right. With Devontae Adams in it too.
Because I was just about to say he
plays
in the Big Sky.
Yeah.
Like he's Boise State. Like he's not
playing is it because Aaron Rodgers, because I know Aaron Rodgers is a 2-time. Hold on. Are you ready? Because Aaron Rodgers, I know how Aaron Rodgers was talked about with that Jets team coming into this season. I know Tua Tagovailoa talked about statistically coming into this season.
That ain't nothing.
I'm just throwing it out there. So is Rodgers trash? So what's Rodgers? What's Rodgers? Is Rodgers?
I think it's.
You tell me what Rodgers is to you then.
I'm with you. You know
what is he? What is he then? What is he?
I was a Rodgers.
You
guy.
tell me. So tell me what Aaron Rodgers is today then.
He's just not. He can't.
So what is he? What is he? No, I don't want to hear none of that because I look at his roster and I look at this Bills roster.
The Bills are way better than them.
Can we talk? Let's talk because the talk all offseason was Stephon Diggs is gone. Yeah. Your defense had to get, Trey White gone, Jordan Poyer gone, Micah Hyde gone, right? All your talent's gone, right? Hey, this is the year that the Bills falter. This is the year that the window has officially closed. We're going to see Josh Allen regress and look terrible because Stephon Diggs is why he was as good as he was.
No, we
never whoever was saying that was stupid.
Well, it was a lot of national stupid people then. If you want to play, it was a lot of people saying it then. All right, there's a lot of stupid people out there. But let's keep it going. So now we talk about who is he throwing it to? Keon Coleman. Yeah. Keon Coleman. Yeah, go look him up. Keon Coleman, right? That was your guy. You traded for Amari Cooper. Go look at what Amari Cooper has actually done since being here, right? It's Amari Cooper. Your best receiver, Khalil Shakir. Yeah, that's a slot receiver. That's a slot. You got 2 tight ends that they have been in and out healthy this year. It ain't been a consistent thing. But the difference is this. You look at what Josh has done. He has let's see.
I'm running the offense.
This is his 5th consecutive season of 40-plus touchdowns, NFL record. This is also, he had the most touchdown passes to the most receivers, right? 13 different guys scored touchdowns passes from this dude. You know what I mean?
Manager.
So it's like you got all of this. No, and that's fine. But the big knock on him was what? Turnovers, right?
I'm not doing that.
He ain't turning over either now. So you mean to tell me he still gave you the 40-plus touchdowns for the 5th consecutive time? Only player in NFL history. That includes Lamar Jackson. That includes Patrick Mahomes. That includes Joe Burrow, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and everybody else included. He's the only one to do 5 consecutive 40-touchdown seasons as well.
Man.
And this is what am I missing?
We don't give you MVPs off of what you've done in the past.
Well, but he did it right now. He just did it again. It's like still going on, and he just put 40 up on your boy.
What Lamar done?
He just put 40 up on your mans.
Lamar stat line.
He put 40 up on your mans.
I like that. I believe. I heard the Heisman.
I know. The only problem is I know Lamar doesn't have 40 consecutive touchdown seasons, 5 in a row. That's one thing I know.
Tell me on last year.
Listen,
we're not giving you the MVP off of what you did last year.
I'm just saying full body. I'm saying he's cooking right now. He has the 2 seed in the NFL. He gave you another 40 touchdown season this year right now. He is going to be what? He's the 2 seed, so he's hosting.
Yeah.
Your boy might be coming to see him. How you feel about that? Your MVP. Mm-hmm. He might come on the road to see my man.
That'd be nice.
They did earlier in the season.
Like what we saying? You feel me? So that's my thing. And when they play early in the season, who cooked? It wasn't Lamar. It was Derrick Henry. Are we about to say James Cook is Derrick Henry? Are we doing that too? I know we're not, because Derrick Henry got a 1,500-yard season as well. I know we're about to say, are we saying Derrick Henry is not as good? Is James Cook better than Derrick Henry?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
But it's the team.
Would Zay Flowers be the best receiver? Would Zay Flowers be the best receiver on the Buffalo Bills offense right now? Would Zay Flowers be the best wide receiver on the Buffalo Bills offense today? The answer is yes.
No, not arguable.
1,000% it would. No.
Debatable.
Over who?
Amari Cooper's in that building. Like what you're talking. What are you talking about now?
I'm talking about production. I'm talking production. I'm talking production.
It's a different team. It's a different everything.
Well, regardless of how you look at it, man.
Coleman might have came to Baltimore and got off.
All I know is Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers, for a fact, Zay Flowers could come to Buffalo, and he is going to have even more production, is what I'm telling you.
I'm with you.
That's all I'm saying. He would still be the best. He's wide receiver. What if he came here, bro?
I think Lamar know how to make people look nice too.
I would agree with that. I think they both benefit that too. They both have that ability because they're legs.
I seen that. Yeah. There was a play I think 2 weeks ago. He bought time, rolled out.
Oh yeah.
Bought time. Directed.
I seen him. I peeped it. I peeped it. I peeped, bro. Lamar is cooking.
Kenny did with AJ Brown in this last game.
Oh, you funny.
Like Kenny did that rollout.
If it was any other quarterback, listen,
we're talking about steak and lobster.
Listen, man. Listen. No, listen. That's fish fillet right there. We'll want that, man.
We're on way different.
Honestly, sad truth of the matter for Lamar is if Justin Tucker was
it wouldn't be close. Yeah, he'll win. It wouldn't be close.
Likely.
Yeah, it'd be a different combo. It's a different combo. It's a different combo.
Now we might be in a Mahomes combo.
It's a different combo. Yeah, it's a different combo. But we've seen that also in terms of if we was going to do that whole combo, shoot. If your field goal kicker makes it, Josh is in the AFC Championship versus Lamar going into last season's game, and it's a whole different season. It's a whole different vibe.
I think that's just what plays in, or what plays into it sometimes.
I think you just spit out that stat line. Like you just gave us all the. Like I'd like to hear that same Lamar.
I'm not preaching for Lamar. I'm preaching for Josh. Yeah. If you're a McCaffrey preacher, I'm sure. I mean, not McCaffrey. If you're a golf preacher. If you're a Jared Goff preacher, preach for golf, man.
Because I think it's a lot he's doing over there too.
He is. He is. They are. I just think that Josh is going crazy as well. And since Lamar got that one last year, that's the biggest reason why for me. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear none of them numbers talk this year because last year Josh numbers cooked Lamar's numbers. But the whole argument was the team.
Last year he didn't even get second though. He was
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm like, if we go do that, let's do that. But we didn't do that. We set the present. We showed last year what was up. So let's keep the energy right. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is the 2-seed quote because he's Boise State.
The reason why I said that though is because last year they made such a big deal about Lamar being the 1 seed and Josh was still the 2 seed, bro.
Strength of schedule of that.
And that's fair. But that's fair. But you would be the same person to say this. Do you get to control who you're playing?
All right.
And it's the NFL. It ain't even like college where I could call you up and say, bro, I'm playing you. It's like, bro.
I mean, it
is what it is.
Yeah,
but I'm saying strength of schedule wise, it's not like the Bills can say, yo, we want to play all AFC North teams. Right. Like we know next year is gonna be that, but they can't dictate that. Whereas AFC North is like, yo, we know what this is over here, man.
I mean, I'm with you. And they got 2 of the top 5 picks coming out of
facts.
In the big games for Allen, like down the stretch where he wasn't playing, like
it's real.
The Jets and the Patriots, like the Rams game,
then
the Lions game. Like he
showed up in all of them.
And I think that's what won Lamar last year because there was like 2 or 3 games.
He showed up in the big ones.
Where, you had to play really good. It was prime time. I think one of them was the 49ers, and he showed up. He
cooked the Niners one. He cooked the Niners game
and locked up the conference. Like 1 seed with like a week or 2 left.
If Lamar balls this weekend,
I'm past all of that personally. Because he's not.
If he locks the conference, would he get the 2 seed?
No. Josh already locked the 2 seed. You see what I'm saying? Like Josh locked up his division 5 weeks ago. He locked up the 2 seed this week, and now you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we still waiting on Lamar.
What is that?
That's what y'all said last year for Lamar. Yes, that was the big saving grace for Lamar last year. That was the saving grace for Lamar last year, bro. That's all well and good. That's all well and good. You play who you play.
Miami gonna get like the.
You play who you play. So the Bills' strength of schedule is weak compared to you, right? In your eyes, they still are playing the number 1 schedule though because they won their conference, right? And then on top of that, we talked about it. Who Lions, right? We say they're a good team, right? Right. Good team. Chiefs, right? Good team, right?
Good team.
The AFC number 1, NFC potentially number 1. That's all I'm saying, bro. That was this year.
Who Baltimore play outside of it?
I don't know.
Probably Dallas or something, man. I think Lamar Cook versus Dallas.
He
had a Giants game. He got off for the Giants. There you go. He cooked the Giants. He looked good versus the Giants. Bro. I was happy for Lamar. I was like, yo, yeah, you better cook the Giants, bro. Yeah, you go, boy. You go.
So it's harder than cooking the
I'm just saying. He did. I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. No. What are you ready? This is what I'm saying. Are you ready? This is what I'm saying though. If you look at the stats, Josh big games ain't even in them games. That's the running game taking over. Josh big games. You look at that Lions game. You look at that Rams game. You look at that Chiefs game.
If Lamar don't play good, that don't play good.
You got Derrick Henry. Are we serious?
If Lamar don't play
time out. Derrick Henry don't exist?
But if Lamar don't play good, that don't
Derrick
play
Henry
good.
don't. So what is Buffalo? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Am I tripping? I was gonna say, and defensively, who we gonna say has the better defense?
Who?
Is Baltimore defense
struggled against the pass all year? They've been struggling.
Buffalo gave up 40+ points on multiple weeks back to back. What are we talking about? What are we even talking about, bro? No. Like, what are we even talking about, bro? What are we even talking about, bro? No, bro. No, man. They've been struggling, but their defense has still been better than Buffalo's defense this year, bro.
They get it back.
They've been better. Yeah.
Buffalo get it back.
Josh is scoring, bro. The same way we joked about Burrow winning the game 40+ to 4. They winning 44 to 42, losing 48 to 46. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're doing that.
I was because if you go like Lamar, I think he got 3 interceptions.
Yeah,
and I think all 3 of them is bobbled.
If we gonna do that though, it's like yo, of the what 5 or 6 that Josh has, 2 of them for certain did the same thing. If we gonna do that, you see what I mean? Yeah. That's what I said, man. It could be cold. I like the cold. I like the cold, bro. I like the code, but if not the code, then it's good.
I just think the AFC North is way tougher than
it's the National Football League too, though.
Yeah.
It's the National Football League.
I don't know. I'm going with Lamar now. I'm super with Lamar.
I like it. I'm super with Josh there.
I'm gonna get my little thing together.
Tucker made those kicks and they had the division locked up and the 2 seed locked up. Almost like what they did last year, like what the Bills are doing this year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a new world.
Come on, bro. I'm with it. I like it. Oh, that's so good.
Saying, look at the numbers,
my dog TG said, "Yo, what if they win this week?" I'm waiting. Like, so is Josh even gonna play this week? Josh, he might dress to keep his starting streak alive. You know what I mean? Like that's a thing. You know what I mean? Consecutive starts, so he might give you like a play or 2. But other than that, it's like, hey, bro, go put your ball cap on, get your sunflower seeds. You know what it is, TG. Yeah, you got the 2 seed locked up, bro. We already did the hat T-shirt. That was a couple weeks ago. You put 40 up on your man Rodgers, your man Rodgers. You know, they said it was his division for the next however many years since he came, man.
Before the playoffs.
I'm just saying.
Do it come out before the playoffs?
Does what come out before the playoffs?
The MVP?
Yeah.
No. They finished the voting, but they won't announce it until night before the Super Bowl.
Because I'm like, he go out first round.
Yeah, that is like none of that matters. Yeah, none of that matters. Yeah.
Like, you might go out first round.
Well, because that was the whole argument with Lamar. That's what they argued with Lamar about. Because they're like,
yo, outplayed Lamar in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. And remember, that was kind of the knock on Lamar. It was like, yo, can he win in the postseason? And he got, you know what I mean? Whereas like with Josh been checking the playoff wins, he didn't have the like defining performances.
He didn't play bad against the Chiefs.
He just ran into Mahomes how many times now? Yeah.
But you don't win the MVP off of the pass. You win the MVP.
I like how you doing it, baby. I like it. I like it.
What have you done for me lately?
So does Saquon get a chance to get MVP realistically to y'all?
0.
But Saquon should get offensive player
over Joe Burrow, over Jamar Chase, over Derrick Henry, over Lamar Jackson.
We're talking about a historic record.
Because Lamar gonna be the offensive rookie of the year. Lamar's gonna be offensive player of the year, bro.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Whoever gets offensive player of the year, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
Hey, son.
He's either gonna leave with something or nothing, but they're not gonna do that.
Why not though? Why can't he get offensive player of the year, bro? Why can't he get?
They can't do that. He's got to go for MVP.
He said it would be hilarious, bro. I would love it. I'll be all for it, bro.
They can't do that.
Why not?
Then they would no, they can't do that. Josh Allen should get offensive player of the year.
They'll do Cole before they do that.
Why he got it?
Because Lamar got 2. Lamar just won last year. That's why they gonna do that. Yeah. Josh should get Cole before he get offensive. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, give Lamar offense.
That's why he should get the offensive.
Say he should go offensive player of the year, bro. Because statistically,
easily
over Joe Burrow, over Jamar Chase. Y'all see what Jamar Chase is doing this year?
That's the 3-man.
I'm like, do you see what Jamar Chase is doing? Like, God.
Offensive player of the year might be a Bengal.
Man, I'm like, bruh, Joe going crazy, Chase going crazy. I'm like, all right.
What you want to know, Saquon?
Yo,
it's 2,000 for a running back in the modern NFL,
bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
2,000.
Like Tyreek Hill's done what Jamar Chase has done. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp. I think Jefferson and Kupp did win Offensive Player of the Years.
Kupp did triple crown though. He was triple crown though.
Yeah, I think Jamar Chase is gonna do that too.
Yeah,
but I think Kupp's numbers were even gaudier.
Yeah,
it's just one of those.
And they won the Super Bowl that year too.
We haven't seen the Barkley thing in a minute. Like since what?
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, we haven't seen this.
Whereas like we've seen receiver seasons like
that's
this.
real. Yeah.
We haven't seen this.
Even more gaudy.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts at least.
And he's going crazy. Like it's he's playing good. He should get an award for something. You know, he really should.
You don't come back player of the year, man. Give him that, man.
No. Offensive player.
Unless Saquon get comeback player of the year, Lamar get offensive player of the year, then Josh get MVP, bro. There you go, man.
Man.
And who's your coach of the year? You giving that to Coach T still? I know he was like talking about. I feel like that guy got quiet now.
Vikings
man.
Coach.
Yeah, go Vikings.
Yeah.
All right. Does he have one already?
I don't think.
Stefanski has 2.
Yeah.
Man. That's crazy too, bro.
Spagnolia needs something, man.
Spags is cooking on D. He'll get like assistant of the year or something, man. Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah,
they
should
do
that.
Man.
You might need a squad. They try to. I was kind of.
Do you think he leaves? I don't think he would want to leave.
I don't think. Yeah. I was reading this thing.
He's Dick LeBeau for them.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you're like legend over there, man.
They're talking about head coaches, defensive-minded head coaches. Is kind of trending out.
Yeah.
League a little bit. It was kind of like offensive-minded head coaches. They come in.
Quarterback guys, man.
They're more aggressive. They find ways to score.
Analytics, they run it up. They're exciting. Yeah.
Defensive-minded coaches. Because it's not many of them.
Yeah.
You know?
And from a business model standpoint, if I'm an owner, an offensive-minded guy is going to sell more tickets. Even if you're not going to win more, you're going to sell more. Because the casual person is going to be looking and say, oh, this is exciting to watch. Regardless of if we winning, I'd rather lose 35-30 versus winning consistently 16-10 or, some of the lower scoring stuff. So, I mean, it makes sense.
It's like a defensive-minded coach will be cool when it's 6-3.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be cool when it's 9-6. You know, while these offensive mind, they want to score.
Yeah.
Coach T's cool beating you 12-8, 12-9, 12-6.
And we've even heard, from the fan base throughout the years.
Give up 8 points on defense, though.
Yeah. Well, his track record is that, though. It's like, regardless of, how we, fill in the moments, it's like, statistically, it's showing that his method is tried and true. Yeah.
Don't give it up. Yeah. You're not going to score. I'm going to play good defense. I'm going to run the ball.
Yeah.
But
it can be boring at times, and it can make you want to pull your hair out at times if it isn't working the way it's supposed to. And that's kind of what we talked about with the pass rusher, even defensively at times.
These last 3 games, the defense hasn't been it.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the results that you are. So even if the offense is struggling, you're at least hoping with how much we've paid the defense, all the resources allocated. It's like, okay, could they keep us in the game?
Yeah.
They just haven't these last 3.
Yeah. But, that's one of the things right now, though, man. It's going to be fun with it, though. I like it. Because, shoot, man, I feel like I get it both ways, man. When I'm watching these Steelers, I'm like, all right, it's low and slow, baby. Low score, man. Defense, come on, get it done. I turn that Bills joint, and I'm like, all right, boy. Hey, I don't care what they score, pass it. We pushing it. Hey, we ain't walking nothing up the court. Hey, come on. How many shots can we get, bro? We did the tips. Yeah. And it's a way different feel that both teams have been, one of the top teams in the league, man. Both of them 10-plus wins, right? Both of them already locked in playoff spots, man. Both of them, whether one is already locked up the division, the other one has still a legitimate chance to win the division. But stylistically, they are night and day, man. And I just wonder, it's like, man, I think of how I feel about it as like a former player. And I'm like, yo, I see both sides of it. But I'm like, for the fans' perspective, I'm like, whew, the points definitely seems like the funner, just chiller, just, even when you lose and you score 40, you like, that still ain't half bad. Like, you feel kind of all right. So,
I just want to win. But, like, the Chiefs' offense hasn't even been, like, anything crazy this year. Yeah. But their defense has been really good. Like, the defense, they're 15-1. Like,
situationally, they could get it done, though.
No, they can't. For sure, but we could say the same thing about our offense, at least, like, from what we've seen for the most part this year. We could put up points. Some of these stupid turnovers have cost us, but that's the frustrating part with where we're at right now, because I don't think the defense has been steady enough.
Yeah. I think this is a perfect week for the Steelers because, like, the Bengals, like a Big 12. So I think they will push the pace a little bit, and then to make the offense push the pace a little bit. I think the defense going to have to hold that, of course, but I think it'll push the pace a little bit.
I mean, because they did last time, And the difference was we were able to capitalize on the turnovers. We were able to get that score on defense, Peyton Wilson as well. But even with that game, you think about how it went down. It was like, they still was like
they only down 17.
Yeah, it got weird at the end. Like, I mean, it's done, isn't it? I think it's done. Maybe. How much time is that? Yeah. No, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. All right, hey.
Lamar for MVP, though.
Shut up. It's because he's a Baltimore Raven. That's why. All right. And listen, I can't come on this Steelers show and promote Lamar Jackson.
The way you
just a Baltimore Raven, I can't, because we don't have issues with the Bills. The Bills are our friends. The Bills are our cousins. We're related. Like, it's like, we're good.
I feel like that's
I can't win with who I pick. I mean,
no, Deke, come on, bro. Deke, don't do him like that, Deke. Deke, don't you do it like that, Deke. Deke, don't you do it like that, Deke. Don't you do it like that, Deke. Deke, don't you do that, Deke. Deke, don't you do that, Deke. You already know the answer, Deke. Don't you do that, Deke. Come on, man.
You're right. They're on the same category.
Hey. Lamar Jackson is a rival. That's the Ratbirds, man. Joe Burrow, that's the rival. Them the Bengals. We don't want none of them, man.
Buffalo.
No, it is not. You gotta chill. Since when? That's a rival. No, they're not. No, they're not, man. They're not the Patriots. The Patriots are the rival. They're not the rival.
They don't have Brady, Belichick anymore.
I remember it was a time, man. They sent AB to Buffalo.
AB said he didn't want to go. He said he didn't want to go. He said he didn't want to go because Buffalo's like an afterthought, man. Not a rival. They're like the little cousins. Like, yo, what up, cousin? Hey, I see you, Phil. Hey, look good. No. Hey. They say, man, you got to get up out that. How you get up out that, man? What you making on the floor in there, man? You funny, bro. All right, man. Y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe, all right? Even when it's not live, man, y'all still know to drop them likes like how we like it. So we definitely appreciate y'all. All right, let's get to this next topic, man. We did want to address the playoff picture now, man. I'm specifically not clinching scenarios because obviously we have already clinched, but more importantly, man, just how we potentially could be matching up in 2 weeks, man. Obviously, we finally got the game time for our game this weekend, man. Saturday, we're playing the Cincinnati Bengals prime time, like the 8 o'clock vibe. I said, okay, all right, Baltimore got the 4 o'clock.
Schedule
either. They ain't waiting.
Timed it up.
Yeah, I was like, I see what y'all doing.
Yeah, even if we see or we know what happens in the Steelers-Bengals game, you still got to wait till the Broncos and the Dolphins.
Yeah, all the way at the end.
That's 4 o'clock on Sunday. Yeah. They ain't stupid.
They got everything like they like it, man.
That's what they did with us last year.
No, facts.
They had us and the Ravens Saturday night, and then we had to wait for that Jaguars-Tennessee game the next day.
Yep. Everything worked out perfectly, though, last year, man. I liked how it worked out. And then even to get the 2 seed, that came down to the primetime game, Bills and Dolphins last year.
Yeah.
Because if 2 and then 1, then they would have had the 2 seed. Yep. It's almost like it's the scenario that the Vikings and Lions got this week.
Yep.
Yeah. But for the Steelers, man, it's a pretty cool situation, man, we got going on, right? Steelers win, Ravens lose. That's the best scenario. We will have the 3 seed. We will win the division. And from there, we would host the Chargers. We ain't tripping on that, right?
Not bad.
We ain't tripping on that.
Is that the best scenario?
We ain't tripping on that, all right? Look, we ain't tripping on that at all right? Now, the next one.
I like the home game.
I like the home game as well.
But I think this
We got
next
some
one might
options,
be
though.
better.
All right, next one.
Playoffs.
Steelers win. Steelers win and the Ravens win. We don't win the conference. We're the 5th seed. We get to go on the road and we place the Texans,
I think
the AFC South champions.
that might be the move.
I already know what my dog was on. He said, you go play the Houston?
What were you guys saying earlier about on the road?
Hey,
You feel like it's more
man,
business?
Hey, man, you want locked into the whole. Hey,
It's dangerous up there, man.
he said, go to Houston. You want locked in? Go to Houston.
CJ gonna be all right.
All right, hold on. Let me finish.
Come
We're
on.
going to talk. Let me finish reading the updates. Let me finish reading them up there.
Or
All right.
Home Chargers? Which one do you want?
Hold on. But wait, there's more. Steelers lose versus the Bengals, right? Steelers were to lose and the Chargers were to win. We'll be the 6th seed and we will go on the road to face TG's Baltimore Ravens. All right. Yeah, go see your MVP.
What if we lose and Chargers lose? Are we just
all right? So now,
seed?
if we lose, if Steelers lose and the Chargers lose, we'll be the 5th seed, and we will once again go on the road to the Texans. So 2 scenarios have us facing the Texans on the road in the first round, and then the other 2 scenarios, one has us hosting versus the Chargers, and then one would have us on the road versus the Ravens. So I mean, in terms of the matchups,
I think they're all war. You know?
Chargers at home, Ravens on the road, Texans on the road.
I think they're all a war. I think the Chargers they're all dangerous.
The one we want the least is
Yeah.
Ravens on the road.
How would you
See,
rank
and
them?
that's the crazy
So
part.
talk to me. How do you rank them then?
That's the crazy.
Because I
part.
want you to go and then Deke, you get it right after that, man.
I
Because
really don't say that. Like, and I know
I feel like me and Deke are kind of like seeing the same with this a little bit. Whereas I think you are like, I don't see it like that. Yes, I want to hear you.
because I think
You think
know
CJ
them.
Stroud's just going to turn into
I
a
think
different
CJ's
person?
dangerous.
Okay.
I think CJ's dangerous. I think the Chargers are playing good football. I think you know Baltimore. You know, I think you know
Okay.
what to expect in terms of this punch. So I mean, you know, if you're gonna go on the to me, as crazy as I think if you're gonna go on the road, I want to see Baltimore. Like,
Okay.
to be honest,
You
know?
want the familiarity?
Yeah, I want to see Baltimore.
Okay.
Like, I want to go see that. Like, I know that. I know what it's gonna take to beat that. I've seen that.
And
You
if you
know?
think about it, TG, me and you don't talk like this, but up until this second game versus Lamar, how many times have we heard people say the Steelers own Lamar? They have his number. We not worried about the
This was the
Ravens.
whole-
Look at his matchup. Look at his record versus us.
In Baltimore, the whole you got to beat the Steelers to be a Raven. I'm a
Yeah,
Raven
because
now.
he hadn't done it. Yeah.
like, I want like to me, and I know them. Like I
Yeah.
know them. I've seen them. We've studied them. We're familiar with them. You know,
Just played him a couple weeks ago.
Like anything, you see a team 3 times in a year. It's always, you know,
I mean, we experienced that. You think
Yeah.
about it versus that same
It's a-
2014,
it's a
man.
grind with
Yeah.
that team. So it's like I done seen you twice already.
Yeah.
I got you again. I know that play. I know the
Shoot,
emotion
14
of
and
this.
15 we
Yeah.
did that because Cincinnati. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So to me, to going on the road, that's where the number one. If I'm gonna go on the road,
That's where you want to
in
go.
Baltimore. Like, let's
Okay.
get to it right now.
Okay.
You know what it is. Let's fight for the playoff. All the marbles. Is just,
Okay.
You know, I think second, obviously, you want a home game.
Okay.
You know?
Respect.
I think CJ's dangerous. I think them young boys dangerous up there, man. Them boys in Houston.
You not worried about LA having to come back out here though? They were out here earlier this season.
Yeah,
Honestly,
We
that
got up out of there.
That Houston game, that'd be a home Steeler game.
I believe that. I think anywhere Steeler Nation goes a home game.
Yeah.
That's one thing about
Especially
Steeler
on that
Nation.
West Coast. It's less in these AFC North games. though.
We're not gonna have we're not gonna have fans like that in Baltimore. Baltimore gonna be loud, bro.
I don't think you just
We'll
gonna
be
take
like- we'll be
Houston.
like-
Houston.
I
We'll
think
be
it'll
like
be
50.
loud. I
We'll
think
be
we
like
got.
50.
I think we'll.
Those
We'll
West
pull up
Coast
too,
games.
though.
we're gonna pull up. Man.
Everybody like it's
It's the
playoff
playoffs. That's what. Yeah, it's the
time.
playoffs,
Everybody going. It's
Yeah,
time.
it's the
Like,
playoffs.
this ain't. It ain't.
Yeah.
Nah, we getting these too.
bro. Yeah.
You know, Houston believed. They was in the playoffs last year. That
Yeah.
thing- and they was loud. They got a win last year.
Now, I'm with you.
You remember that? It
I'm
was
with you.
jumping
And
in
they
there.
lost to Baltimore. They lost in the AFC.
It was jumping.
yeah,
in there
second
that
round.
first. I remember it.
Mhm.
CJ was
CJ lit it
going
up
off.
versus Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. You know, and Cleveland was playing good football.
Yeah,
this
Flacco
day.
was hot. Yeah.
I'm just saying, them boys.
Comeback player of the year.
Them boys are young. Them
That's
boys
your man's too. All your quarterbacks, man. Yeah. You know Flacco's your guy. Stop playing, bro.
Flacco guy. too.
You want to say, don't be why you gonna knock
I'm
Flacco, man? Don't do it like that, bro.
But it's like everybody's tough. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't no Boise's in here. Like everybody's, and not to shoot up, but
My
everybody's
dog keep
tough.
shooting that, bro. You didn't
Yeah.
drop Boise a couple of times. My dog say, yo, college
you're not
football playoffs
wrong.
this week, bro. Boy, hey,
AFC's
ain't no Boise's, bro.
Ain't no Boise.
We got a good conference this year. Optimal would be home against Broncos, but
Nah. Let the Broncos live, man. Don't do them like that, bro. Broncos
that's
live.
who the Bills are playing. I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, it might be. Oh man,
it could get weird. It could get weird.
They don't want
Yeah.
to be playing the Bengals.
It could be Broncos. It could be Bengals. It could be
Bengals
Dolphins.
would be dangerous.
Yeah, it'd be one of those three.
That would
Bengals
involve
would be
us
dangerous.
losing to the Bengals,
Yeah.
which I don't want to have happen.
Yeah.
But man, if you wanted a team to
Bengals
take
would
out
be
the
dangerous.
Bills,
Yeah.
Bengals are the
and then
dangerous
take
one.
out
Yeah.
the Chiefs
Bengals are the team.
round 2, and then
Yeah.
we could see them in
And
the
that's kind of what I'm
conference
on. I'm like,
championship.
where do you go off of that?
Yeah.
You win that. Where do you head off of that? Like,
The reason Cincy
coming
is so
in there-
dangerous because, like you said, they can score 50 points on you.
but you come in there at that 60, right?
Mhm.
You see Baltimore. Then
Yeah.
you got to go see Buffalo off of that.
Yeah.
You're saying
No,
Steelers if we
no.
win?
No, because they would still be the lower seed. The
Yeah.
lower seed's going to go
Yeah,
to
it
Kansas
depends on
City.
what happens in the
Yeah, whoever's your lower
2-7.
seed is going to go to Kansas City. Yeah. Like, Buffalo's going to see winner of that AFC South, like whoever the Texans play, more than likely, because that'd be like that 4 or 5 matchup. Yeah.
To be Steelers Bills.
Yeah.
If we
If
get the
we
5
got
seed.
that one. Yeah. Because they'll play whoever the higher seed is of it. Yeah.
I'd want the Steelers to take I'd love to see a Baltimore into a Kansas City
Okay.
rather than
Houston into a Buffalo. Now, why is that for you?
I think Baltimore.
Okay.
Like I said, the familiarity, you come fight that. And then I think that Kansas City is, I don't want to say your Super Bowl, but it's a Super Bowl.
I
It's
was
the-
like,
Basically, if you beat Baltimore,
Slay this, bro. You what the?
yeah.
You know where,
Because I'm going to say, you know what they're going to be on.
you know it.
You know when 15 out there and it's the lights and it's the postseason. You know what it is.
But you get that off of like 30 days. You might catch it a
Oh,
little
all
bit.
right. You fresh off the wild
Yeah,
card.
you
They
just
kind of
came
sleep.
off of
Yeah.
Baltimore.
They might have had like a
You
little
might catch just
hibernation.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Sleepwalking.
You catch it early enough.
Here it come. Now you're downhill.
Yeah.
You're feeling way
Yeah.
more confident coming off of a
Like I
Baltimore
kind of
win.
like that.
I see what you mean.
right there.
Yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you
Now
mean.
you're like, all right, we're rolling.
I see what you mean.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Okay.
Houston.
You're
into
saying you'd
what,
be
like a
ashamed about it.
Buffalo?
Yeah, you go used to the Buffalo probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like
It
that
might
one.
be 2 degrees out there.
Yeah, Buffalo
You
ain't
know they-
sitting.
Man.
Buffalo had to play the week
I
before
hate that
too.
they let that
Yeah.
off, bro. It might be 2 degrees out there.
It's gonna be brick,
You
bro.
know what time
It's
it
gonna
is.
be
It
brick.
might be snow on the ground on that
You know
one.
it's gonna be snowing,
'Cause
bro.
that's, man,
It's gonna be brick. It's
you
gonna be
know?
snow. It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be bad weather. The way we like it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you got to run that ball. You just got to he know how to do that. He don't.
Yeah.
He'll throw it in the snow.
Nah, he do.
And
Yeah.
I think Russ can win in the snow.
Yeah.
You know, I think it all. But I like that route. And
Okay.
I know it seems like the darker route.
Because I was like, yo, you want to go to Kansas City? Like, oof.
and it might be frozen there.
All right.
And you might catch them fresh off of.
Yeah.
One might be fresh off Cancun. Like,
Yeah. Hey, you see the tan on him?
Yeah.
Was he with her or not?
You know?
But he a rock star. He do that.
Concert.
He do that. He do that. Yeah.
But you just
Fresh
could
off the
catch his
PJ,
feet.
and he still gonna be with it. You know
I'm
it.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
So
that's
you want to see Baltimore early, and if not Baltimore, then you want to host versus the Chargers, and if not, then Houston is last case result for you.
And that's probably
Okay. Now, Deke, you done heard TG's explanation. You done heard how he kind of broke this thing down. How you feeling, my dog?
I like where he's coming from. I like the perspective. I just think Houston's trash right now.
They've been struggling. Yeah, and that's real.
It's almost
Yeah.
like the
Tank
Penn State
Dill
vibe
out
with
again,
college
yeah.
football playoff, man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes that easy path. I mean, you take advantage of that. You're not complaining.
They
too
said
much.
Penn State finna get to the
Boys.
natty,
They
boy.
got SMU and Boise
So
State.
the boys going to the natty.
We beat the Texans. I'm not complaining about it.
They don't ask
Give
how.
yourself a
Just hey,
chance,
just
yeah.
hey, check it
You
out,
give yourself
bro.
a better chance.
Hey.
I feel you.
I'll
I'm
take
not
the
mad
best
at
chance possible
I'm not mad
of
at
trying to
that.
get
Yeah.
through these playoffs and get wins. I think Houston's the worst of those 3 teams. Now, here's the thing. It's tough between going on the road against Houston and home game Chargers. Just I'd like a home game.
Home
been
game
a
be
while.
fire, bro.
A real
be
home
fire.
game has been a
Yeah,
while.
that's what I'm saying. Like, cause COVID, last row
2020
one was
the Browns
17.
won. And
Last
before,
row
yeah,
was 17.
before that was 17.
Yeah.
It'd be jumping in there though.
They be nuts, bro.
It'd be jumping in there.
Mm-hmm.
They play that Renegade 2 or
Come
3
on,
times.
man.
They might
Come
play
on.
it 2.
You know they're gonna
they
intro
come
Russ
on
last
yeah.
too. Russ get the intro at the hump.
No.
You want TJ?
Yeah.
TJ for the home playoff?
Defense out there. Yeah.
You sure?
They bring that defense out there. And, I mean, to be honest, Cam's coming out last, but TJ's coming
Okay.
out like
Okay.
right before it. And it's
I just didn't know if
what?
I just didn't know because of how
You give
everything
TJ
had.
that
You know what I mean?
moment.
Like if
That
we needed
might
the
be-
offense,
That might be the moment he
I ain't know if we were sitting in the offense. Like, you know what I mean? Like
we might just need to go.
Send 7. Send 7.
Yeah, gotta be Fields.
Give me the 0.7. Come on, man. Send 7 out that total, or is it D-ball at the total? You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to send D-ball at the total. So you need to send 7 out the total. I just ain't know.
What do you got? What's your rank?
You bringing 7
out. You see what I'm saying? You bringing D-ball, you bringing 7. Am I bringing Russ? Am I bringing TJ? I'm like, bro, hey, Rush. Rush. Russ has already done it.
Funnel, he better be starting.
No, but this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if we're saying, like, if we're saying for the intro, bro, like, and you're choosing between Big Ben and Debo, we choosing 7 to come off of that game, and now we choosing between Russ and TJ. I'm like, yo, send Russ, like, yo, Russ. This the biggest game.
I think Fields would get the bigger applause.
Russ done stood on Super Bowl, bro. He ain't no moment gonna be bigger than him, man.
It's first playoff game. You're sending.
You think it's that big to him? You think it's big to him?
You're sending pure bloods out there.
Oh,
you're sending
oh my God.
People aren't happy with us right now.
Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta stop this, man.
I thought you were saying that.
You gotta stop this, man.
Yeah, Big Ben. You're saying
okay. Ben's gonna be the towel. He'll be the towel rally dude. I see what you mean. Okay.
And that really might be a peasy moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. PP. That's P. That's peasy. That's P. Yeah, okay.
You can't really turn the neck easy. Like,
okay. You
turn me up.
Funny. You said can't really turn the neck easy.
He had me turn last time he came
yo, Peasy went crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. Yeah.
I think you bring that out. If this the home game now.
It's the home one. Yeah.
You might double it up because it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And bring Debo off of it.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Going crazy.
So that's all just straight defense vibe then. Okay.
It's the mentality.
Okay. I like it there.
You might let LeBeau come walk out there.
Okay. I like your energy there. I like it.
You got me ready to go out there.
I see what you saying. I was just thinking of how the season is kind of played out. And how people continue to look on that side of the ball. And you heard Deke even at the beginning of the show, he even referenced, he was like, hey, man, defense ain't really been doing it the past 3 games, man. Defense. That's been the talk for the past couple weeks. So
people aren't happy with Russ, though, either, right now.
And that's fair, too.
I think you send Fields out there. And people go crazy.
I didn't say they played bad. I'm just saying how loud. And then we'll talk about it coming up, but it's been chatter as well. So it's been loud over there. Yeah. Whereas Russ is Russ. You know it's Russ. Yeah. It's Russ.
But I mean, it's
Russ. It's Russ. You can't go wrong with Russ. You can't go wrong with Russ. I'm with you. Yeah.
Barely always.
Yeah.
Come on now. Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
But that defense, you get a playoff game.
Hey.
Oh man, you got to let them all come on.
All right.
Blitzburg.
So who gets the last intro then? Cam or TJ?
Cam.
Okay.
But TJ come out and give you that.
TJ gonna give you the jump, it's the excitement, it's the energy. We know that.
I think he give you that moment, man. We're here.
Yeah.
Like this, it might be the.
Because I want to see him come out and give you the.
You want to
give here, like you been calling for it. I haven't had my moment yet. This is my time. This is my thing. Like I want to see that moment from TJ, bro. I want that one.
He wake up the nation for the whole.
Like because Cam would do it. Cam do that all the time. I want TJ to have his moment where it's y'all been saying I ain't won one yet. I ain't got no playoff one yet. Watch what happen tonight. Watch this today.
You send Cam out and then you send TJ to let me hold that key.
Hey, son.
Hey, Troy, man, as long as the sword's in the Trojans'
we
hands,
good. We're good.
Here, hold it, man. I'm going out there. Let's turn this up.
Yeah.
I need 3 today.
Okay.
That would take the whole man. That might
go crazy out there, bro.
Dynamic of the
playoff. I mean, shoot, for me, man, I love hosting. Yeah. I'm like, man, I feel like the toughest route is when you got to come to us. Yeah. Pull up to the crib, man. I don't care who we face it. If it's here, man, we tough. But if not, then
where you want to go?
I'm kind of, man. Send me to Houston, bro.
I
hate tripping, bro. Like, you over here talking about Lamar MVP and all this other stuff, right? You say, hey, man, what he's doing right with his legs, with his arms, right, and all this other stuff, right? I mean, he's dangerous. Hey,
but I know him.
Why would I go see that?
But I know him. I know you.
Okay.
I know
we can know that that's the Terminator over there, and we can know that we've beaten the Terminator a lot, but we still know the Terminator has terminated all of this over here. Yeah. Why I want to keep playing with that?
It's definitely grown.
I would much rather go see this over here where it's got some stuff about it. We know at this level, man, you don't make it to the postseason unless you're nice. But you don't got Tank Dell. Nico ain't out there. Like the running game, like you see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all a little jacked up over there. I just feel like that one, you got a young coach, it's second year, maybe it's a little, who knows, maybe it get a little weird. Maybe it gets weird. Maybe it gets weird. Okay. So I'm like, I like that. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just looking at
I like that.
I'm looking at
you know what I mean?
Hard nosed.
Yeah, like I feel like with your route, it's the best chance to win the Super Bowl, though. Yeah. Because I think the mindset that they have if they win versus the Baltimore Ravens in the first round on the road, you are on a, like, yo, we're on a warpath. Like, yo, you don't talk to me. We militant right now. Like, 15 pounds of meat, bro. Like, yo, we here to kill. Like, nothing else is talked about. Blink. Yeah. Cut your eyelids off. I don't care about nothing y'all got to talk about, bro.
Take the games out of the
Get all this stuff out the locker room, bro.
Out of here.
This is all we on right now. Yeah.
We come to the hotel. We stay, like, it ain't no.
You're not going to eat nowhere. You're eating team meal or room service. You're not going nowhere to see. Nah.
It's us.
That would be the vibe if they go Baltimore and then have to go to Kansas City and they win both of those. That's the vibe. Because that feels like when it's a championship. That's what it felt like.
Thursday,
it was like, yo, everything is bring it here. Yeah. We go Thursday night, Cap for the Grill. I already know what you want, P. I already know what you want. Yeah. Every Thursday. Like, yo, I know your order. I got your Stoli Dolly. I put the order in early, man. I got you.
I'm locked in.
But that would be the mindset. I feel like with Houston, though, you run the risk of, do they actually look at it and say, hey, yo, we got Houston. This the matchup we want. versus, hey, it was Baltimore. Hey, you know what this is, Baltimore. You know what this is. Like, it ain't even no debate about it. Houston, Deke, I don't know.
And then after we beat
do you think about it like that a little bit? Like, Houston? Oh, it's just Houston, bro.
Oh, I'd like to think you're...
Ain't nothing like getting back on that plane
taking both opponents as seriously as possible.
I mean, no, you are. Trust me. You take everybody seriously. But I'm just saying in the sense of human nature.
No, I get it. I
mean, like,
trust me. And especially if you come off that win against Baltimore, you got to be thinking, oh, we could really do this.
Like, the confidence level versus you beat Houston is like, were you viewed as were you supposed to beat them? You know what I mean? Like, are you validated or did you just take advantage of a team that we know ain't like that right now?
And then you maybe go to Buffalo.
Then you get your test. You find out what's up. Deke want that. I don't want that. I personally, I'd much rather take the route where you don't got to see Baltimore. I don't want to see that one.
We got to get back for last year.
I don't want to see that one. I feel like it puts us in a bad spot, man. Matchup wise, it's just certain
BS refs.
Certain things I just don't like the matchup.
The Josh Allen slide.
Remember the slide?
Yeah.
It's just certain things. Certain things about the match. I'm just No, I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on that. I just certain little things. It just makes it a little bit just. We'll see though. We'll see. New information, man. We'll see how it goes, man. We got time. We got plenty of time. What slide are you talking about, bro? What slide? What is this slide? What is this slide you talking about, bro? I don't remember any of this stuff, man. I just remember
the fake slide that year.
There was the fake slide in the first half.
I don't know what you're talking about,
that he ran in for the touchdown. And then there was the late slide at the end of the game.
I forever think of the fake slide and not to be like this. But I forever remember you trying to justify the fake slide.
I'm pointing at you.
I don't think
I'm pointing at you.
Because I was so mad at fake
I was hard.
There wasn't a rule.
I was so hard.
They got to That's terrible.
What is this?
I think you could probably check the tape. I said they need to make it a rule. But it's not a rule.
It wasn't a rule at the time.
Yeah.
He was defending the fake slide.
Yo, I was like,
I don't think I was defending it. It should be a rule.
It was.
I'll never forget that. Oh, man. That was one of them for me.
But that was one of the things they highlighted for Kenny, man. I remember. I know what you're talking about.
I remember Kenny the fake slide, bro.
That was big though.
So bad.
But this wasn't that though, bro.
It was
absolutely not that. It was absolutely not that. It was not that, bro. It was not that.
Like I watched.
No.
And I ran this red.
No. That was not that.
And then came to his advantage later in the game with the slide.
Oh, yeah, the late slide. Yep.
Y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny, man. So I got the ref in the mix over here. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You don't know when to throw the flag. It's over.
I'm
Watch when I hit him on the sideline next.
Ooh, and then I'm gonna slow
I'm
down.
hit him with it.
Hey, you
About
forgot about
whatever.
the game being moved too because of the snow.
Man, they did change it like 2 times.
Then
too,
It was out
Didn't
of
the Bills
safety.
just
It was
play
out of safety, bro.
49ers
It was
on-
health and
wasn't it Sunday
safety,
Night Football?
man.
They played Niners. Big snow.
Hey,
blizzard
man.
game this year.
Listen, man. It was worried about travel.
Doesn't make
all right?
sense.
Hospitality, man.
Too. That was the one that's like, yeah, you know what time it was.
You funny, bro. You all funny, man. But all right, so in terms of matchups, you and me, we both Houston.
I don't know. Oh, you got Houston 1 or 2?
I have Chargers 1 because that would be us hosting.
Yeah.
Because I want to host
Just give
more
me,
than
just
anything.
give me T1.
Yeah, I want to
Chargers,
host
Houston,
one. And if
and
not, then give me Houston. If not
3
Houston,
Baltimore.
then
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna see Baltimore.
I just don't blink. I like the
Yeah.
challenge. I'm into the tougher road. I think that's their Super Bowl
Yeah.
route.
I think-
I like
yeah.
that you did put that. I think
Yeah.
that's their Super Bowl route.
And also with Baltimore, if you go that route, man, like you said, it's almost like you're gonna get pass or fail right here in this one game. Like, whereas Houston route or even Chargers route, we would all. I feel like,
You get some false positives.
yeah, but as a whole, like we would still feel like going into the matchup, just yeah, man, this is one that we more than likely better come out of this thing. Baltimore, outside of it's because of how we've done in that matchup. I think everybody around the league will be looking at the Ravens like, hey, I think they about to do that. They tough. So we'll see though, man. We should definitely see, man. I like it. I like it. All right, y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe, man, as we get ready for this here next topic. Talking a little bit of this here Steelers recent news stuff, man. I did want to start with, I guess, the first one, man, because we didn't get a chance to chat since the last game. But since the last game, we had a lot of our guys kind of, making comments, whether it was Patrick Queen, Deshaun Elliott, Cam Hayward, pretty much all not calling out a person specifically, but kind of going in that route of, hey, man, you got to have all 11 guys on the same page. You can't have one guy, going rogue. You can't do this. And then
Who's the one guy?
and that was the thing. So you go on social media and, all right, you got the internet people saying it's Minka they're talking about. Then it was other people trying to say it was Patrick Queen, but they're like, well, it can't be Queen because he's the one who said it. So how could he be saying it if it's actually about him? Then we had RC, Ryan Clark, say to Deshaun Elliott or call out Deshaun Elliott for even saying it like, yeah, you're supposed to keep this in-house. Like, what you doing talking publicly like this? But, yeah, we haven't had a chance to get back, since all of that started to take place, man. So, yeah, how did y'all feel about some of that stuff, man, that's going on right now, man? Is it smoke? Is there fire where there is smoke, or they overreacting right now, man?
Smoke and fire, they giving up points. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, and you can see some miscommunication things, 2-3 exchanges.
Yeah, guys
Push
running
it
wide
in
open.
the
That's
quarters.
one of the things Deshaun brought up. He said you can't have guys running wide open like that, man.
I think it was a couple of times. It was one time tight end sat down, both linebackers blitz.
Yep.
Like these are just miscommunication things.
Yeah.
So
Shoot, it was the one I know. It was like the nickel blitzed on one, and I think Patrick Queen is about to blitz, and it's like, he might have seen him, and he reads out, but now dude wide open. He's like, hey, man, this is Travis Kelce, man. What we doing,
touchdown
man?
in the back of the end zone.
Oh, yeah,
You know
it's
what I
another
mean?
one. Yeah.
There's a couple of plays like you just see it like just miscommunication.
Yeah.
So I think anytime you have miscommunication, like it's like as the linebacker, you don't super know what they talked about.
Yeah.
So you're like, man, you just are being told, man, that's Buddy. Like as soon as you get off the field, or where you like, man, everything was straight, man. Like, man, that's you.
Yeah.
And if the name popped back up at any time for any problem, you like, bro, that's you.
That had to
now.
be you, bro. That had to
that's
be you. Yeah.
So now it's like, bro, that's you. I'm putting that on you.
Yeah.
To where, man, dudes just need to do their job.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
I'm
mean?
hot. I'm hot
Yeah.
about you, but I want to say your
This just
name.
happened.
Yeah.
Like we're in it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I do agree with the per se RC where it's like that is in house.
Yeah.
But I think they didn't put names
They
on
ain't
it.
out them all the way,
Yeah,
whoever they're
they
talking
didn't-
about.
They
Yeah.
didn't put names on it. It's just more, they didn't say we got to be better.
Mhm.
Barely
They
out.
really was like, yo, whoever
man, we
this
got a
guy
or
is,
two that
like,
need to do their job.
they
Like,
tripping. Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
guy in it.
Sometimes it's like that, though.
You don't know the whole scenario to where it might have been
Sometimes
2 or
it
3,
might
like, yo,
be
that's
that.
him.
Yeah. And if it's the same dude
Mhm.
that has the issue a couple of times, we say you can play 60 snaps right, but if you drop 2 of them and it's like, yo, that's a touchdown, man.
Man,
That's 2 touchdowns. Like, we can't, yeah.
to where it's like, because they are moving some pieces, and it might be a piece
Mhm.
moved here to a piece is in here to a total slide,
Yeah.
and it could be
Stuff.
1 or 2 miscommunications, but it's like they just in a football game is really, man, it is 3 or 4 plays. I
Mhm.
seen all the hype about Micah Parsons. He's like,
Yeah.
man, if we take the score out, these 4 or 5 plays.
This is what matters the most. Yeah.
And it's like, it's a lot of negative reviews, but it's real.
It's
it
real.
Really be like, man, it's 3.
The problem is you just don't know those plays and when they're going to happen. Is it in the first quarter? Is it in the fourth quarter? Mm-hmm. Like, nobody knows. But when you go back and watch the game, it's like, yo, every single time you can highlight, yep, that play mattered, that play, and that play, and that play.
3 miscommunications could be the 21 points. That's the game.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
And it could be 3 plays of 60.
You don't get off the field against the Eagles. Now they don't wear you down another 2 minutes. Like, it's just, it might be a play or two. So it's just be them little moments. So if that's what they're dealing with, which is, it sounds crazy, but a good problem because you can identify the problem. Yeah. There's the problems when you can't super figure out what's the problem. You're like, man, we just can't stop nothing. Like, they're in there like, man, it's not that we can't run with this or do this. Man, just cover your man. Yeah. Or you take this, or let's just talk this out. When
you see this motion, bro, either lock it or
just talk.
Like, just tell me. Is it in and out or are we locking it, man? One or the other. You can't be wrong. Yeah, you can't be wrong, though.
So it's like, I think they'll start to address some issues. I think this is a good week for them because they got a team that's going to air them.
They're going to stress them.
They're going to stress them. They're going to put them in conflict. Mm-hmm. They know them. We know each other in a sense. So you're going to get a lot of different conflict, but it's a lot of communication. Yeah. And it'll be good to get that going into the playoffs where it's like, all right, let's communicate. Yeah. You got a little break. You just had a little run. Like, everything will calm back down. Let's go play football. You know what I mean? And just communicate. And then so it is a smoke.
Because that's about
the fire. Like, it's no fire. Like, the house ain't on fire.
How you feel about it, man, when you see the comments coming out, man?
Wish I wasn't hearing stuff about miscommunication week 17.
Which is crazy when you think about it, bro.
I just feel like it's been a topic that's been
but it
brought
happens,
up
though.
too many times over the last probably even 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
About miscommunications and dudes not doing their job on defense. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't want to hear about it anymore. I get it. Like, okay, it could be a simple fix, but still the results are the results. It's part of the game. The communication is part of the game. And sometimes you guys can maybe attest to this or tell me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it is the offense that puts the defense in a bind and forcing them to communicate.
Yeah. If we know that you're going to 2-3, exchange this thing, I'm going to try to make it as complicated as ever for you to read it. You're not going to align it regular. I might have y'all make the switch 10 yards downfield. I might switch it at 5 yards at one time. I might have you motion to it. I might build a formation to it. I might, you run vertical, but you bringing it from this side now. Like, just different ways to make them have to talk all the different scenarios out. And all I'm looking for is 1 to 2 times you getting it wrong. Yeah. And defensively, that's the challenge that you face as a defender. You got to be perfect every single time. Whereas we say offensively, and that's kind of what we always joke about, or I kind of will get with you about when we highlight offense versus defense. It's like, man, offense could play bad, and if you have 3 plays where you score a touchdown, you get 21 points, we're like, oh, you had a great game. And it's like, bro, you played 60 plays. You didn't play great. You just had 3 great moments. Defensively, man, you could play all these snaps perfect, and it's like, yo, that play, this play, and that play, but y'all gave up 3 scores because of that play, and that play. No. And now the whole perspective of the defense is like, yo, y'all suck. This is bad. It's like just what we're asking and what we view as acceptable for offense versus defense, that also plays into it. But you knew that signing up for it as well. So it's not like, this is why. But it's just like, when we actually think about it, it's kind of crazy too, man.
Now you've had a bad day.
Yeah. You like, bro, this is nuts, man.
Like, they're like, people are hurt in there. Yeah. So it's different people in there to where, like, I don't mean to be like the cookie cutter way, because it might be gray area problems. And the cookie cutter way said I was straight. Yeah. But for the last 14 weeks of the season, we've switched this. And it's like, coach, man, this is the rule. Yeah. But we are
let's see on the back end, the different people that have played post bye week. Cam Sutton's new into the thing, right? Corey Trice done popped back up. Benny Bishop still in the rotation. Dante Jackson, James Pierre, Joey Porter, Casey and Elliott. Make sure I throw Elliott because Elliott was in. He's been out a little bit. You know what I mean? You still got Minka as well. And that doesn't include Patrick Queen, Landon Roberts, Peyton Wilson, who are the other guys that are having to communicate with them during that process. There's a lot of different moving pieces. And what TG was alluding to is what you might have set as a rule back in September. And because it's been me and TG this whole time, man, this was the rule, but we've kind of been able to add to it. Man, TG, I ain't got to see it like this, bro. If you see this, man, just shoot. I'm going to make you right. And that's great for these next 10 weeks until I get hurt, and now it's Deke in there. And now TG's looking at you like, hey, you don't see it like that. You like, hey, nah, when we did this in September, we said this. This is my job. Like I did my job. Like
I'm the new guy.
And I'm not about to do that. Yeah, I'm doing my job.
Hey,
so
trap, bro. Trap.
yeah, I'm not doing nothing else off of that. Like this is it. And you're not wrong. But now you can see the ripple effect that it has on him, that it's gonna have on everybody else. And it's just one of those things that organically it's a pro and con to new personnel, new people coming in there. It's like, man, if you had the same people from start to finish, yeah, communication is A1 the whole time. But because you're always evolving it, because you're trying to do certain things situationally, depending on the game you're playing, who's the matchup, it's like, man, if we haven't been talking to the same people over and over, you're going to have a natural breakdown, and you're just trying to minimize those breakdowns as much as possible. But like you said, man, there's a lot of moving pieces with that thing, man. No, respect. But then that's the part where they say you got to coach it better. How you feel about that? Since you're on the coaching side now, man. When we say, hey, coach, man, it's on you, man. How you feel about that, bro?
I mean, and I think that's what you'll see in the improvement in the weeks. I think, like, the problem gives you something to coach, you know?
Okay.
Well, you don't know that that's a problem before it goes in, and that might sound crazy, but it's like you know what he know, but you don't know that he don't know the...
Until you see the quick motion, the 2-3 exchange, it's like, oh, you really didn't know that part when you was 9 this whole time in the walkthrough, when we was in the classroom, and I'm like, yo, you got this? And he was like, yeah, I got you, coach. Yeah, I know exactly this. Yeah.
But coach, you told me if he went in and he go out, I gotta take this in. All right, you got it.
Cause that's the silver lining. I think we're just bad right now. Like we're in a bad spot.
But I think they're playing good teams.
I think I think we're not playing good. Obviously, going up against good teams. Coaching
Philly,
it's
Philly,
just been a
Kansas
combination of a bunch of bad
and Baltimore in 3
together.
days, three games, 11 days.
Yeah, we're getting smoked by good teams. We're not playing good. We're turning the ball. Like all this, like it's bad.
Perfect storm.
But the silver lining would be
10 days.
This is the rock bottom. This should be the rock bottom point of the season, but luckily we already have the playoffs locked up. Yeah, and we have a game before the playoffs where we could get things right. Because right now, if the season ended, you know, the narrative's the script for this season. It's not good. Like who knows what we're talking about?
We limping into the postseason right now.
Or no, let's just say the season ended right now. And we didn't cut off the season. Yeah, just right now.
Just in general.
How are we feeling about how we ended it? Yeah. These last stretch of games, like it's, you know what I mean? It's awful. Yeah. Like I'm seriously talking about signing Justin Fields over Russell Wilson. We're talking about coaching stuff, all that. But the great part about it is we still have one more week and we still have playoffs. And that's what the NFL is. A lot can change in an instant.
I mean, Highsmith said he guaranteed 2 more games, man. Guaranteed that.
Yeah.
Rest come out here and look good versus Cincy. They play in that wild card and get a dub. Everything changes.
Yeah. It's been happening before. I could talk about the Kurt Warner Cardinals team that played us in the Super Bowl, back Super Bowl 43. They limped in the playoffs. They were pretty good midway through the season, but they finished like 9-7. Terrible. But then they went on the run. Yeah. Can't predict some of this shit.
No, that's facts. That's facts right there, man. All right. Okay. Well, sticking with that then, man, you did bring up Fields. That's the other thing that I was seeing, man, going around. Do you re-sign Russ? Do you re-sign Justin Fields, or do you sign Sam Darnold? So let's talk about it. And you know it got even louder yesterday after Darnold went out there and cooked the way that he cooked. They was like, oh, what are we waiting on? That's the guy. Yeah.
I'd like them to bring back Russ. You know,
I'm a Russ dude, bro.
I think Russ gonna get expensive.
I do as well. But you know what you're getting with Russ, and I think that's why it costs that.
I think Russ is a good person, good Steeler. Good player in the community, leader.
He leads.
Dangerous. At any point. Like, even if you do all this talking with Pittsburgh, they do got a quarterback. It can get weird at any point.
Russ can't get hot, and we know Russ ain't blinking. Like
Russ can, just like, you know.
And it's different, too, because with all these other quarterbacks not named Mahomes, it's still very much speculation. There is zero speculation with Russ. You've already seen him do it. You already know. Yeah, you know what this is.
And a lot of tape on Russ where it's like it still works. Yeah. I think Russ is dangerous. I think he's not old. Russ is honestly only like, what,
35? 30, I think 34, 35.
He's not old. Like, I think it's a lot of wear on Russ. I think if Russ feels comfortable here, he grows. I think you try to get Russ back. Justin Fields one's going to be interesting. Yeah. You know, I think they'll try to honestly.
With Russ, though, hold on, because you said you wanted to bring Russ back. Are you spending the 40, or what's the cost on it, though?
That's my whole thing.
Okay, because I'm like, We've been paying the mill. We've been paying the mill, but he's been still getting his 40. We not, you know what I mean? Like that changes a lot of the equation.
A lot of different people got to go if you do that. So it's like, do I get rid of that? Do I Russ it?
If Russ
Justin Fields is gonna be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields is gonna be what, like $10 million a year.
Yeah, 10, 15 in the area.
Sam Darnold deal. Yeah, 1 year, $10 million. Like, prove it.
But then you're back in that boat, though, no?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think the beauty of it, almost going back to what I was just saying, is you still got 2 games. Like, if the season ended right now, Fields for 10 versus Russ for 40 with how Russ has been playing these last few weeks.
I think Fields for 10 just sounds good, too.
I personally, I'm not going to lie to y'all both. I would still be paying Russ the 40 if that was because I know with Russ, I know what I'm getting.
Hey.
Yeah, I
Fields
think
got that ceiling though, and
I think the ceiling is real.
I honestly think Fields, like those first 6 games, is playing better than what Russ has been over these last 3 or 4.
But I think Dax goes back to the King.
Yeah,
we got on.
Yeah,
and I like Fields. I like Fields.
I do too. He's nice, bro.
I love Russ. I think Russ is a guy. I think there's a lot of and I always keep joking about that Kirk Cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I think it's a lot of like. Phillies. I think the offense is built on, like, it's a different offense. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be a different offensive. If like Kirk was to come in here, it's gonna be a different offense if Sam Darnold was to come in.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You see what I mean? Like, it's just. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm a Russ guy. Like, I think you know what you get with Russ in a sense. Like you said, I think Russ. He's just such a good person in the community. It's just so much more you get.
You're getting the full package with him. Yeah. My whole thing, I just love proving. At this level, the biggest thing that scares me is potential. When we start talking, he can be great, man. This dude has this talent. I'm like, how many years? It's like, bro, I get skittish on it. I get to the point where you have to do the Sam Darnold, do it for a whole season for me even to realistically consider you on that level. And to be, I'm like, with Russ, I've already saw you do what you did this season. And this was when they said that you was washed because what you did last season, which you still did good last season. So I'm still waiting on this bad season to pop up. Even in these 3 games, it's like, show me the bad season, though. Show me the, like, he's falling off. Like, I still haven't seen that. And if I know what I'm getting with that, now I'm only talking about, let me fine tune versus this has great upside. I'm getting a steal of a deal for 10 mil. And if it works, I've hit the lottery. I'm great. But the flip side is the reason why it's not many people that won the lottery. It's the reason why there hasn't been many quarterbacks on rookie deals or on vet quarterback friendly, team friendly deals that have won it because you're going to get what you pay. And that's been my whole argument with, free agency at certain times or even how we view draft picks. It's like, we will put more like stock in, this kid coming out of college and say, he could turn it around versus paying 15 mil for the dude that we already know can do it at this level.
But the only thing better than old is new.
To certain people, yes. But the only thing better is new is proven.
Right.
Because if this is proven, I don't have the guesswork. I don't have to worry about can you develop because now let's go down the list of how many quarters we've had since then, right? You want to just keep adding to that list, right?
If you'd have asked in the beginning of the year, Caleb or Russ, everybody would have said that crazy sound.
They would say Caleb. Yeah. They would say Caleb.
New, exciting.
Yeah.
Even
you can build around a franchise.
He might be better with the Steelers too.
Even though Russ is per se
you see what Fields did.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like, I like proving too. I'm with you.
And trust me, the Caleb argument is real. But at the same time, could we not say, I ain't gonna go there because I would say Justin Fields, he wasn't talked all the way like Caleb. But Justin Fields was also at one point viewed as like that. Mitch Trubisky was also at one point viewed like that. When you're talking about guys getting taken as early, those guys getting drafted, they all at some point were going to be, I'll take this guy over any of these guys. Until you get into the league and you're like, oh, all right, wait a minute. Oh, so Trevor Lawrence isn't just perfect this whole time? Tua Tagovailoa, he just isn't perfect this. CJ Stroud, he's not perfect the whole time. Like, Kenny Pickett, like, he's not going to be perfect this whole time. You actually mean to tell me these draft picks could play bad? Like, so that's why I'm like, if I see it proven when I've seen it already come in, develop, and have the success that it's had, I'm going to side with that, man.
My thing, though, is we want to win a Super Bowl. And if we feel like after this season that we're just capped with Russ. The ceilings, we can't hit that with Russ. That's the beauty of it. Again, we got 2 more games. Let's see how it plays out. But if we feel that way, I think you do take the Vikings approach, or you take like the Rams approach. They had Goff with the Rams, and they said it's just not good enough.
The feel is what you're saying, though, and I think that depends. Like when you're speaking on the feel, because the feel of, do you think you can legitimately win the championship with this roster, with this team, with this guy? You would have brought up Ben Roethlisberger in his last season, right? And you would have said, if 7 is here, I feel like we have a legitimate chance to win a Super Bowl. And then it would have been a lot of people in Pittsburgh and even nationally that felt opposite of that. But you still would have been like, yo, I feel like we can win it because of this guy. So I just think when we're talking about, do you really feel that Russ can win it? It's like, yo, I feel like we start going down a little bit of a different path here.
Oh, it depends on how it looks.
Yeah.
If Russ is playing good, and it's clearly the defense or other factors that are letting us down, then I think that's a different story. But I mean, Fields play. I think it's more of a pro Fields take and his upside and his ceiling.
I think it is,
just the fact that he played good for us in those 6 games, like legitimately played good. And I'd have been intrigued. I really would have to see how the rest of the season would have played out with him if we would have opened the offense up more and everything.
Okay, I think it's business in there you're not seeing though. You know what I mean? Like what Fields is doing in practice every day and different things like that. Yeah, I think that's telling them a story that you.
I think so too. Yeah, because we don't get that all the way.
You're probably getting the whole. Yeah. All right, what will we do?
How do you look in this scenario? Yeah.
Run this offense, like do everything. They're still getting Russ together, but it's like they're watching how you handle his business in there. Is it improving? Because I think the knock on him was even more of. Yeah. It's like he gonna be flashy in them forces.
Can he read the defenses consistently? Can he constantly have the same fundamentals as footwork, his release, like. But it was a sample size though. But you see what I'm saying? Like it was and that was what we talked about with like the Kennys, the Cousins, all the other guys, like, or even with Wentz. It's like, can you do that all year though? And I think that's the part that we still got to see with Fields. And Sam Darnold recently is the only guy that we've kind of seen hop out and do that. Yeah, and before him, we would have said Tannehill when he first went to Tennessee.
Not yet Baker with.
Oh yeah, Baker and Tampa. Yeah,
something like that.
Baker's like,
but I think Baker was proven I don't feel like Baker was viewed as like bad. He was just you in Cleveland and you playing in the AFC North.
Dalton got in there and lit it up.
Yeah,
like a week or two, and then he went right back to like. Back to, I guess, on the bench per se. Like, let's go back to this. Let's get back to.
Yeah, I'm just saying right now, 2 more games. Let's see what the offense looks like. Let's see what Russ looks like.
These 2 games, you see what I mean? That's the only thing I'm saying. Like to me, and I now feel what you're saying. Like, say he do go light it up these next 2 games, like
who Russ?
If Fields isn't in there doing per se what he's supposed to be doing in a sense in practicing and showing them certain things, then I think. Cause you're saying like this next one is like, all right, this one I'm marrying. This is my Ben per se.
Not necessarily. Like Fields would just be like 1 year, $10 million. Like prove you could be the guy for a full season.
So you're saying that you're not marrying any of these dudes right now. I'm looking at the Russ situation. I'm like, bro, I want Russ to be my guy for the next 3, and I figure everything else out after that. That's kind of what I'm saying.
I just don't want to be in this purgatory anymore. Of like
right,
10
that's
7.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, whoever you're bringing back, you're saying like Fields is your guy for the next like 3, or if it's Sam Darnold, that's your guy for the next 3.
I think,
but that's what I'm saying. I think that's what the convo like kind of is like at least evolving to, because with all of these dudes on 1 years. What is the likelihood, realistically, if we're saying Justin Fields is capable, right? You feel strong about Justin Fields. Me and TG feel strong about Justin Fields.
I'm just willing to take the chance. No, like if I feel like we're capped and we're not going to hit the Super Bowl ceiling with Russ, and it's just like I don't want to be in this purgatory anymore. 10-7, 11-6.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't know.
So is 10 games purgatory? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like 10 games is purgatory.
We just got smoked by 3 legitimate contenders,
and that's real. But I'm saying like, what are 10 games like? What is that to you?
I just know Fields was playing good, and like it's not like Russ over these last 3 or 4 games is playing any better than. If anything, I think he's playing worse.
I could be completely off. Has Fields led a 10-win team before?
No, but you got to take a chance. Sometimes you got to take a chance. I thought I saw enough from Fields. And his floor, where it's like, well, we could at least win 10 games with Fields. Then we could do it. But then we got that ceiling. But then we got that ceiling with Fields with the talent and everything.
I think that's a big chance. That's a decision.
That is.
We were 4-2 with Fields.
I mean, that's the Coach Tomlin. That's why Coach Tomlin said what he said. He said, "Hey, man, I get paid to make these decisions." because that's the decision right there. If you make that and you wrong, we've seen organizations how they fire everybody. Yeah, right. And that's what it comes down to. Yeah,
the extra year or two from Ben, they're still trying because it be chain effects you don't see. It be that draft pick that you don't see that you got the guy that you.
Yeah, sure. It's not, and this isn't all. I don't even think Russ is playing like that bad.
No, I don't want you on that.
There's a lot of other factors. It's just that
I think it's so much.
You need a guy, man. Like that's just what it comes down to in this league.
Then it's like if you do bring back Russ and you pay him all that, what do you lose?
Because if he gets 30, if he gets 40 mil,
some stuff gotta go.
Is that a Kim? Is that a Highsmith? Is that a Landon Roberts? Is that a Dante Jackson? Right? Is that a Najee? Like those O-line, which one of y'all gets gone?
Class this year, they're saying.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, are they Najee?
Guys in the 4th and 5th.
Are they Najee? Are they Najee level though? Because are we talking average? Or are we talking about Najee?
What's Najee?
Clearly a top tier running back in the NFL.
Respect.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's elite, but I would say he's top tier.
I think he's run very well this year. I think he's run hard. I think he's found his holes in a different manner.
TG, how many dudes can replace his consistency, production, and availability? No. I want all of it. Because we know he's the only back to do what he's done, right? The 4 consecutive 1,000-yard season. We know that. That includes Saquon. That includes McCaffrey. That includes Derrick Henry and all them other dudes. We with that. So it's like, which are those guys? You know what I mean?
I liked him this year. Yeah. I've liked him this year. He ran hard. He was consistent. He was quiet. He was focused.
He's available.
He's available. The best ability is availability.
I mean, we could go down the list of the top running backs we would name, and that's been the difference.
I would send my Najee apology letter out. Like I'm with that.
Hey. Go. No, once you go.
But it's a different story. Yeah. Paying him $10 million or 11, 12 million.
Yeah. And I think that's real. Yeah.
You with me?
But what do you lose?
I think a month ago,
because that's my thing. Because I think you're going to lose.
I think
out.
I don't think Jaylen Warren did what he was supposed to do.
I think the way people talked about Jaylen Warren and Cordell Patterson before the season versus how the production and the divisional labor played out, it proved once again Najee's the best running back on this team for the 4th consecutive season. And we've every single year talked about Jaylen Warren, and you know we love Jaylen Warren. That's the homie.
Only thing better than old is new.
Come on, bro. But we said every single year, hey, Jaylen Warren, man, and this guy can replace him. Hey, man, when Cordell Patterson had that run in the preseason, it was against the Lions, stepped around him. Burns was like, that should be RB1, right? Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm first of all, once again, we gotta get that 84 off him.
Yo, you've had an issue with my man in that 84.
Man, we gotta value that number a little bit better. It just every time I see it, I know I'll get mad. What are we doing?
He wouldn't make a play, man. He had man. Let my dog live,
I
man.
When they threw him the pass, it gave you a little flash.
Yeah, he went up top with him too.
Yeah. 4. Yeah, but it's like, nah, he gotta come out of that. We gotta do better about that 8-4. But in terms of it has said Najee's the best running back on the team for sure. It has said that. Is Najee a top 10 back in the league?
Who are the top 10 to you?
Saquon,
Henry,
Derrick Henry.
I'm throwing James Cook in there in Buffalo.
James Cook, I like Gibbs up there.
Gibbs. What about Montgomery? You throw him in there, the Sonic and Knuckles.
I think they're a person. Can I do that?
So that's my issue because I would agree, but that's not top 10 to me then. Okay. If I got to combine you two to say you're better than Najee don't get to combine with Jaylen Warren and say, oh, that makes Najee better.
But I think I'd take Gibbs and Montgomery.
As individuals over Najee.
I'd probably take Najee over Montgomery.
That's what I'm trying to, because I'm like, yo, if we're combining the two, I think that's a different convo.
I think that flashy, that slasher, I think you need that in this league.
You do?
I think you need that.
That's why Saquon is like, yo, it's so scary because it's like, yo, you can do that and you can go
big slash.
Yeah.
I told you, I always see that run where he cut back across the
field. That's like crazy. You got like real wheels.
You make a bad step, I'm gone.
Yeah, like that's different.
I'm gone.
That's usually wide receiver speed, not running back speed.
So it's like Najee's not bad step, I'm gone. He's not stepping around. That step around.
He gonna kill you with the 20. That's what it get.
He's gonna keep on working.
He go punching out. Pow, pow, pow.
That's 4. Yeah. That's 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And he's finishing his runs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Najee's a Pittsburgh back. I think Najee will look good in certain places.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think you still can find that back. You know?
Okay. Because that's my whole thing. I'm just like, yes, we could find something cheaper. But what's the benefit of like when I think back to the James Conner year, right? His final year here, and it was like, yo, we felt if we had a healthy James Conner, we feel like we got a top running back in the NFL. Mm-hmm. But how many games was it where we're like, yo, he's not healthy, he's not available to us?
But I think that's where the Jalen comes in.
Yeah,
you know, where it's like you still are like I'm working this one, but I'm handing this one.
Yeah,
I'm giving this the work. You plan on that being way more healthy next year.
That's the hope. But if we're saying running backs are running backs, then the odds are it shouldn't be. It should be going in the opposite direction.
Another one.
Yeah.
You're going to let that be way more healthy.
Okay, because you see what I mean? I'm like, yo, like everything y'all be telling me that, yo, it should have happened by now. It technically still hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
And then you pay that. You can pay that quarterback, which you know.
Yeah.
But if you pay that 40, you're not going to pay this over.
Yeah, Naj can't get 10 if Russ get 40. If Russ get 30, it changes everything.
You can't pay all that.
Yeah, it changes everything because the whole Naj contract, any of the money was always based on the Kenny rookie deal up until the Russ trade. And even with Russ, it was still, yo, he's on a 1-year deal, so we're still good for $1 million. So that's the part where I'm just like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, if I had to pick between the two running backs, for one guy to like be the future, I would go Jalen Warren because I just think he's more special. I think he has attributes that aren't as easily replaceable as opposed to Najee. I think if a guy can hold on to the ball, if you're drafting a guy 3rd, 4th, 5th round, if he could hold on to the ball and he could stay healthy, they could have similar stat lines than Najee. I guess
that's a big if, bro. That's a big if, man.
I don't know. But
yo, I like it, bro. That's a big if, though.
To me,
that's a big if to me.
But I feel like you totally, because you kind of really just said.
You said that's all he does.
That's what I've been saying in the sense of like, now you totally undermine the position.
Yeah, you just like, yo, if you just hang healthy and hold the ball, like that's literally all you need. I'm like,
we'll be all right.
And be competent.
I can put a lot of people there.
Obviously, if you're drafting a guy, he's gonna have talent, right?
But if you can stay healthy and you can hold on to the ball, you two can play in the you play a pro running back 1,000. And I'm not, I'm not jumping on the Najee train.
Hey, I'm just like,
that was
whoa.
big. That was major. I felt that.
We were talking about the running back class.
1,000 yards is 1,000 yards like is it tough to get 1,000, or do we think it's easy to get 1,000 yards as a running back in the NFL? I forgot who they said it was. Oh, my man just got his first 1,000-yard rushing season. He actually been in the league for a minute, Pro Bowl and everything. Oh my God. This joint I'm gonna come back to the name in a little bit, man. But yeah, it was like, yo, he just had crossed his 1,000 yards, like his first time. It was like a big deal.
I think Najee's playing good. I do think he has value with this team. But
they hand him the ball a lot too.
Yeah,
you get it a lot.
If you're talking about just value to an offense, value to a team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you win a game? Can you win without running backs?
If you're making me pick between the two running backs we got, I would.
Can you win without running backs though?
Yeah, you gotta have a running back.
Because every team that we talk about that's in the top teams, they all got top running backs, bro. Derrick Henry, James Cook, Pacheco to an extent. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Yeah,
you don't need a running back, but the elite ones help. Think of the turnstile running backs Mahomes and the Chiefs have gone through.
Have they not played at a high level though?
Who was the Ram?
Pacheco's still good.
Akers, Akeem Akers.
Was it? Yeah, I mean,
you talking about Cam Akers? Yeah, he was a first round
draft
pick.
I don't even remember who it was.
Cam's a first round draft pick. I'm not tripping on that.
Cam Akers.
That's not a 3rd or 4th round pick.
Yeah, but he was. What was his first team? Was that his first team?
I don't know. And then he started getting hurt after that.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like that though.
It was Cam before that.
And then before his Todd, and Todd's another first round draft pick.
Todd was Todd.
Saquon's first round draft pick. McCaffrey's first round draft pick. Kamara's the only probably not 4th round that you're talking about.
The quarterback.
Pacheco's a 7th rounder.
You need the quarterback.
But we don't. But
the great running back with that's the icing on the cake. But
respect.
You need the quarterback
because I think the Pacheco outlier is you're playing with Mahomes. So that's the real. You have the force multiplier quarterback.
They're not missing a beat.
Too high back there.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't have too high back there.
Mm-hmm. But even with Chase Brown, you brought him up, and this once again. If you play the Bengals and you're not in too high, you're an idiot. You bet, man. Chase Brown, you'll run for 200 yards a day before I let you play single high. I'm not doing it, man. You can't do it. Yeah. I know what these can. I need to see you do it. I'll let you get all the yards you want to get. You prove that though.
We gotta stop the run from up top. You can't do that.
Yeah, I just think so. Those are outliers to me, though, man. Like I don't see this. Oh man, just plug and play these dudes and they have the success. I think you can get away with it, but if you're truly talking about being a team that is a contender, that is real, I think you got to invest in that position. I don't think you can just run the mill, check the ball. Oh yeah, we got somebody back there to give them the ball. Like I think you really got to have a guy.
Go kick the tires on Dalvin. See what's up with Dalvin.
No,
you might get that for the cheap.
This running back is good.
I think you bring in a committee for that, for the cheap.
Probably cut Patterson.
Who was the most recent? Was that San Fran before McCaffrey? Probably most recent committee.
San Fran's been cooking by
No. I'm saying before they committed to McCaffrey. It was Mostert. It was 3 of them dudes. Yeah. That was probably like the most like we saw like success of just like regular, not like high end draft picks. Because Detroit, it's like, bro, they first and second round pick. Like they spending money over there on them dudes, man. They ain't no regular backs. Yeah.
The Eagles is Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
His backup, that 14, he coming in there cutting up though.
Gainwell. He's been in the league for a while though.
Okay.
Kenneth Gainwell. He's been in the league for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ravens was sneaky committee a couple years ago.
Yeah, but that was due to some of the injuries though. That's when you had the Latavius Murrays, you had the L. Bell appearance, you had because that was J.K. Dobbins kept getting hurt. It was like the back-to-back years with him. He got hurt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of felt like committee-ish.
No, I'm saying it became that because Dobbins got hurt. It was like he got hurt in training camp and preseason. It was like ACL and then Achilles back-to-back years. So that's what made them rotate like different dudes, and Lamar was going crazy on top of that. Yeah.
And that was their not bad for a running back.
Yeah, that was the whole arc. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Saints when they back
Jacksonville with ETN Cook, but ETN's a first round draft pick as well. Like
ETN's supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He stepped up when Lawrence be up and down. Yeah.
Everybody got a back. But everybody got players.
Joe Mixon is Joe Mixon in Houston.
That's a committee though.
Now, yeah.
That's a committee.
But even before that, Damian Pierce.
That was a committee.
Yeah. Okay.
That was in their committee.
Okay.
Like that was the plan. The committee that you could see that.
Okay.
You know, and not to say because like you could say Pittsburgh is a committee, but Pittsburgh is Najee, Jalen.
Yeah.
You know, like committee, like man, he might start this game.
Yeah.
Like we didn't.
Like you don't know who's gonna be the first guy to get that ball.
Start every.
Yeah.
Like even San Fran now, like. Even though, you know, he's hurt, but it feels committee-ish. Like, that was committee. Like, and they got that other back, 24. He's been running real good to where it's like it feels committee-ish. You know, Seattle. Yeah. Seattle's a committee. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They got a couple backs in there that go to work.
But now, why is that, though? Because they got Kenneth Walker out there. Mm-hmm. They invested a lot in him. But
other back's a second-round back.
Yeah. So why do you think they got to go committee all the way out there?
I think that's a committee mentality. Like, I think they go in there with committee.
Yeah, because I'm like, usually you go committee if you don't have the resources, you don't have the high end draft picks, or you haven't spent the money in free agency. Yeah, well that too. Yeah, because that's Detroit. Detroit did that, but we saw why, and it's like, yo, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think they'll draft it back. I think they'll go get it back. They might go get him like in the 4th or the 5th, but I think they'll go get it back. And they'll let that ride.
What man? We trying to sign Ben Canada, man. Tell him Deke.
Oh, yeah.
He's just wasting away over in San Fran right now, man.
Who?
Why you do that, bro? Come on, bro. He played at Pitt, man.
Running back, though, was in Heisman contention a couple years ago.
He's little dude, ain't he? He went to the
Kinda.
Jets coming out.
Yeah. He had the 6 touchdown game. Yeah.
He's with the Jets.
Yeah.
You actually know. He's legit, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I seen him on Hard Knocks a little bit, too. I watched him. He's all right. He got hurt. Didn't he, like...
Yeah, Jets run didn't turn out well.
And then he went to...
He's in San Fran now.
I've been waiting for him to get some time.
Oh, he'll get his time.
He hasn't. No, he hasn't.
He's a Pitt running back?
Yeah. You know, we churn out some good running backs, bro, for the NFL.
He's a Pitt back?
Yeah. I don't know. Shady McCoy, Tony Dorsett, Curtis Martin, James Conner.
What year was that?
Shout out Deion Lewis, too, man. Throw
Deion
in there, too, man.
Deion Lewis, Barlow.
I seen Deion Lewis. Deion Lewis didn't do nothing. I'm not hearing that. And I'm a Deion
What?
Lewis fan.
I was saying you're not a Deion Lewis fan. I was like Deion Lewis. I think it was
in the pros. What do you mean?
Deion Lewis was
he had a little run.
Freshman year.
Deion for
Freshman year run.
It was loud. It was loudish.
Dude, he had like probably 1,900 yards.
I was like, hold on, bro.
Pick guy.
You won against him, huh?
Yeah, I never seen that.
That's because you big athlete too, though, bro. Like you match up for that.
We seen that. I don't remember that one.
He might not
be. He might say that about me.
I'm gonna say, hey, I already remember that one. Hey, I already remember that one. He said, not 2'8". No.
There's a lot of nameless great faces out there.
Said I seen it. I just don't remember it like that. You said how many times you touched that ball that game? I don't even remember that one. Yeah.
You might be right, actually.
What was the numbers?
We smashed
I wouldn't say
Speaking
that.
of the Mountaineers, can I drop this? Jeff Castile's back in the building.
I seen Rich Rod pull back up, man. Yeah.
It's a lot of.
Hey.
It's a lot of.
How'd y'all boys doing the bowl game too, man?
It's a lot of pure blood.
How bowl game play out, man? Because I know y'all had the. Did Rich Rod coach the bowl game or no?
No, and we got a really high jump on our recruiting portal, transfer portal. We just had a lot of good signings.
Yeah.
You're asking me about the past. I'm talking about where we're at now. We had a lot of good signings. We're doing really good.
It's December 30th, bro. Yeah. The games were just, y'all just played like last week. What was that?
That was the end of the climb.
Y'all played first. JMU played second, and then it was Pitt. JMU won. Man, you know we took care of, man, we went down there to Boca Raton, Florida, in the Boca Raton Bowl versus Western Kentucky University. You know what we had to do to them both. Hey, listen, our starting quarterback got hurt last play of the game in the regular season. We had to go out there with the twosies guys. You feel me? You're the passing quarterback. You're the rushing quarterback. Went out there and took that. You know how it go, man. Nameless great faces, man. First bowl win in JMU history, man. It felt good, man. It's our second bowl game appearance. First bowl game win. You know what I mean? It was another good day, man.
You know
what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen, man. Just donate, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I mean?
We
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Win, but we're on to the next. We had a good game.
Respect.
Lost by 3 to a tough Memphis team. Top 25 ranked.
Tough, man. They were ranked.
A Memphis team that was preseason projected to make the college playoff. Memphis team.
Tough. Deke, you heard about that tough Memphis team, Deke. I know you heard about that tough. Deke, they tough. Deke, tough. Deke, oh, they were so tough this year.
Top 25.
They were definitely early mock for the 12-team playoff, man. Early mock to them, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Tough team. You funny. We let that one go. But I did watch the who y'all?
Toledo.
I watched the Toledo game.
Oh, okay. How was that?
Yeah, Toledo played well.
That's Quentin Mitchell, right? That's his old spot. Yeah.
Talent come out of there. He's smack.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
say 6 overtimes.
That's not my beef
with our walk-on quarterback.
Tell me, I didn't watch the game. Did Pitt win? I missed it.
Come on, man.
Why are you doing it like that? Don't do it.
I mean, Moats does. We were all over Sports Center.
Don't do it like that.
6 overtime game. Yeah.
Don't do it like that, man.
Were you?
Yeah, it was a 6 overtime game. Yeah.
I didn't see it all. No.
I'm not proud of it. We lost.
He said it was everywhere, bro.
It was a good game.
You talking Georgia Tech like they showed.
It was. No, it literally was.
They skipped the overtime forward.
He said it was like your overtime one, and this is the end.
They didn't give us that like that. It was all over Sports Center. Like, no, bro.
They for certain played that Georgia Tech. He was like, yeah, they just play you like, oh, we played the whole overtime. Why?
This is how it ended. They gave you like 3 plays ago.
Man.
And I watched that game, so you know I watched it. They stopped you like 3 times.
He said you know I was watching it.
They tried to cheat a couple times to keep you in the game.
He got over the line.
Man, they tried. Man, they reviewed the game. These people celebrated 3 times.
That's what I heard. They said the band is on the field. The band is on the field.
The band's back on the field.
The band is on the field.
Please step back off the field. We'll let you come back on this next one. It's definitely. You're gonna say you used a different quarterback.
Yeah, we had a walk on, and then we had like our 4th or 5th string.
Now, is it the one cat from? He's local, right?
I agree.
Who was the local kid?
Hills,
so talk to me. Who is Duggar? Okay.
Used him all year.
You say he's a freshman?
He came in there.
Yeah. I liked him. Yeah, he was sick. He was real sick.
You know the
Holstein's back though.
I don't mean to say it like this, and it could be just be my eyes, respectfully. But like dudes just don't. You know, like some uniforms, just colors don't do you justice.
Oh, so you saying that Pitt colorway is just it's tough.
In that.
It's
like
tough
seriously though, it's not
tough
even
colorway.
a shot. Like they
That's
just
fair.
don't look as sweet in like. It's like that bright blue. It just don't look right. Like that. Like it just don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a classic.
I think he's a good player. I would love to see him in Morgantown. That quarterback.
Nah, he's staying at Pitt.
I think he'd be nice.
You think he'll stay? You said Holstein coming back, man.
I think
Holstein is for certain going to get the nod, right?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. You got to see how it plays out next year, and if Holstein decides to come back for another year, then he'd probably transfer. Hometown kid, though.
We'll show you what to do with it.
Okay.
You look like Pat White up there.
Okay. Well, worst case, it might look good in purple too. Just throwing it out there. We always in the market. We always in the market. It's a cheaper option because I know you got big fish. Y'all be pulling at Bamas and Georgias and all that. So it's like
they don't know what they
if he slides through the cracks, he might just come holler at it.
You know it's crazy. I remember we had this talk and I was like, man, and he was talking real big about Pitt. I just want to put this out there. And I was like, bro, I just don't see it. Like I had watched you. And I started rattling off L's for you.
Say, y'all gonna lose this
one.
one.
You gonna lose this one, this one, this
Didn't
one.
have our quarterback.
And you remember it was kind of like, yeah, all right, we'll see.
Yeah.
And now that we're at the we'll see part, you really lost all the ones we just named. Like you went.
We literally
6,
didn't have our
7
quarterback.
straight.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. You just wasn't that. You was lying to yourself. The worst thing you do is lie to yourself. They went like 7 straight L's off of that. Facts.
This is real.
Didn't have our quarterback.
This is real.
So I'm telling you what it is.
Kind of counts for something.
I'm telling you what it is. West V's back. I do football. I know football.
Now I gotta ask. Hold on. I gotta ask you there, Deke. So obviously, TG, you were happy about Neil Brown moving on, Rich Rod coming in, right?
Thank you for your efforts. We appreciate him.
How you feeling about y'all situation? I know financially, I don't think y'all can make any of those moves. I think it's like $40 million in buyout for Narduzzi, but like,
yeah, we got to stick with.
You feel good about it though? Like,
we're
you
fine.
feel good about him?
We're gonna get our players back.
He can't do nothing but feel good about it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, yeah, do y'all feel good about him?
Yeah, running backs back.
You know when it's, you know,
because like I like the guy we got, Chesney. I like him. He ain't sick daddy, but I like him. It's like, yo, this works.
Yeah, and Narduzzi's fine.
You know when you've been locked into something so long, it just Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
That's where they're at. It's no light in there. It's nothing. We got a lot of light. Only thing better than old is new, man. It's a lot of good things coming up. You know?
And yours kind of old and new.
With some of the old.
Yours kind of old and new, yeah.
When I say walk you out the tunnel,
come on, man.
I wanted the Debo to walk you out the tunnel.
Come on, man.
We bringing Debo back.
He said that's real life. He said you're going to see some Bruce Irvins pulling up on him. You're going to see some TGs in that thing, huh? You're going to see some of them Genos in that thing, huh? You're going to see some of them Steves in that thing, huh? Oh, okay.
You
know, come on, man. Owen go pull up in that thing, huh? We get a little Owen Schmidt pulling up on the thing one time. All right, come on, bro. If you know, you know. I'm just throwing them out there. We're going to drop the names. Yeah. Now you're going to get mad. I know McAfee going to pull up.
He just came and told us.
Come on.
We had the Pat McAfee show.
I seen when he did the announcement. I already seen that. Know what that was.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back. Hold the rope.
He left you guys.
He didn't leave us. He went and did something. He came back. He joined the family. We took him back. Like
they say he left y'all high and dry. Y'all ain't feel like some type of way. That's kind of like you was in a committed relationship. Like y'all was good and just left you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you keep the kids. I'll be right back.
I think a Michigan job is such a big job.
He had a wandering eye.
Bigger than West Virginia?
It's a big job.
Bigger than West Virginia? At the time too.
At the time, just different.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say bigger, different.
I'd say no. I mean, like, because you know how I feel. I mean, like, you might feel like Michigan is bigger school than West Virginia. Like,
different.
Yeah.
Different. I wouldn't say bigger.
Okay. Because it could have been like a better opportunity. Like, he used y'all like as a stepping stone. Like, let me step up for Michigan. You know what I mean? They do call it the big house.
They was might have been more money, desperation.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Bigger bag of Michigan. I can dig that. Yeah. Because they do say they got like a lot more money in Michigan, right?
Pure blood too, though.
Yeah.
I get in this argument a lot. We're a pure blood too, though.
I say you weren't.
We're a tier 1.
You're like the Kansas of like tier 1 football. I'm with you, bro. Yeah.
Where's the national championship?
Like yo.
We're a tier 1.
Like we look at Kansas State, Mizzou's, like all of them are still tier 1s. They're all still tier 1s.
We're higher than the Mizzou. We're higher than the Kansas State.
Yeah, fair.
Respectfully.
Fair. I think Kansas is up. I think Kansas is a little different. Kansas has some low moments.
We're higher than the Kansas. Respectfully.
Because
I actually agree with that.
We're
for
higher
sure.
than the Kansas.
Football.
All right. All right.
We are West Virginia. Like,
I don't know about Mizzou.
It's a nation in itself. Like,
Okay.
We are West Virginia.
All right. Hey, man. Don't get me in trouble. I don't be knowing. I'm just be asking questions. You know, I'm still new to this level, man. Hey, JMU, we just waving everybody. Hey, good to see you over there. I like y'all, man.
Percentage of Steeler Nation is Mountaineer Nation. Like that's how we move too.
Okay.
We'll take your stadium.
Okay.
We'll walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Okay.
It's hostile in the building. It's a lot of the same things.
Pit like that too?
No. You've seen the stadium.
D, why you gotta react like that, D?
I just gotta be honest. We need our own stadium.
D, you ain't even trying to lie, bro. You just like, hey.
We protect our house, though. West Virginia ain't taking over the house in these backyard programs.
You say, if we say, don't show me AB's crib, show me your crib.
Don't show me that. Show me yours.
Time out. Speak it up. D, did you see this?
No.
Pac-Man and L. Bell were like beefing. Yeah, I was like, yo. I caught the end of it. Bro, they was going. I just see Pac-Man. He's like, yo, don't be showing me this crib. Like, show me what you got. Don't show me what AB got. Show me what you got. And then I see L. Bell, like, he pull up the video of Pac-Man get beat. He's like, I show you these heads. That's what I'll show you. Like, bro, I'm like, what did I miss? What did I miss? No, what did I miss?
Pac-Man showed about 12 cars over there.
So how'd this start? What happened? Like,
lady out there like said something in the comments because everybody on that Travis thing. You know, Pac-Man.
Got you. Yeah.
So Le'Veon said something, but they got the we could box. And
so do you think
is Pac-Man supportive of? Is he supportive of Travis, or was he not of the situation?
Who?
So you
Pac-Man's team Travis. You know that's
right. That's what I thought. Yeah. So he was supportive, whereas L. Bell was like, yeah.
You know, they either read on the wrong way.
And Pac-Man always got time. He got time and he got money. So you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, I got time for you. Yeah.
But I don't think Pac-Man.
So Pac-Man showed off 12 cars.
Maybe I could box.
No, that's the difference. Yeah, Pac-Man went in the street for it.
Yeah.
L. Bell, that's why
Pac-Man, they go in there with training.
That's why L. Bell's like,
you train Pac-Man, he different though.
But you're gonna have to catch up to L. Bell. You're not catching up to L. Bell in this time frame.
That's too quick.
That's what I'm saying. So
Pac-Man's a West Virginia legend. Like,
but that's why L. Bell said what L. Bell said because I'm over here like, if it come down to it, in the ring, L. Bell go wash him. I see L. Bell put AP to sleep, bro. Yeah, he put AP to sleep, bro. We thought that was scary. I'm like, how'd you do that? Yeah. But, so I don't think Pac-Man wants that per se.
Pac-Man, man.
Pac-Man he ain't turning nothing down.
We team Pac-Man.
I just think for Pac-Man, keep the argument with the 12 cars, the bag, keep it there. I think you're good. I think you're there. I think you win that way.
I'd love to see it die now.
I think you win that way. I would love for it to die as well. But I think that's his best way to let it just because you're not hopping in that ring with L. Bell right now, bro. You don't want to do that. And I think he's proud to have him in there. We didn't see Pac-Man throw down. We didn't see Pac-Man get it in the airport. He on site. He on site. He on site. Pac-Man on site.
Come see you in the.
I already know. Jerry Porter. Hey, where you at? Already. That's why I'm like, yo, you don't want them problems. Yeah.
Because now you'll be out here fighting.
Yeah, like real life. Like we're in the Vegas airport. He is on site. And you're in Miami. Exactly. It's on site. Yeah. And he might catch you while you got your little one with you. It is what it is. I don't care. You feel me? You know what the issues. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I am. But I thought for argument's sake, I thought Pac-Man won the argument. I thought he had to be laughing better. Like Pac-Man won the.
Now my man said, "Yo, don't show me his crib. Show me what you got." I was like, "Oh,
that had me laughing."
So,
and you know them all.
You gotta have a certain bag to be able to call L. Bell broke. Yeah. It's like we
sitting on
100 mil. It was like when Drake called Rick Ross broke and said your house small. It's like to you, Drake, he's broke and his house is small, but to everybody else, bro, what we talking about, bro? Hey, L. Bell only ain't got money to Pac-Man. All right, everybody else, L. Bell, he's won. You feel me? Yeah, he's won. Absolutely. Shout out to that though, man. But I'm glad I wasn't the only one to see that thing. I was like, what is this, man? Good. All right. Well, we are getting to the back end of the show today. Shout out to y'all rocking with us, man. Watching the pre-recorded version, man. Either way, we appreciate you. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Now, since we usually have the super chats, the comment section popping off while we are live, I was like, let me think ahead of this thing. All right, TG newsflash, man. We not live, man. My internet, bro. We off the grid kind of, so
you think we were live?
They got to take some time to dig us up. You know what I mean? So we still going. So y'all hit that like button, all right? But what I did was this: I had dropped a picture on the YouTube, and I was like, "Yo, we gonna be recording around this time. If y'all got any questions that y'all want the gang to kind of answer, or y'all want your topic brought up, shoot me the message." So of course, a shout out to y'all. Yeah. They came through. All right. So we got some questions, man. I figured, man, we'll read a couple of them off, man, on the back end of this thing and kind of go from there. All right. My dogs. All right. So this first one that we're going to get is from the homie, Child Ryan. Shout out to Child Ryan. He says, what issue on offense or defense needs to be improved instantly if we are to succeed in the playoffs? He personally thinks it's the secondary. He says the defense concerns him more than the offense.
Clearly the miscommunication, right?
Yeah.
I think they just got to get healthy.
Health is big.
Health is big.
Yeah.
Health, take the best per se. Not the best, but not the best 11, but the 11 best. Or not the 11 best, but
the healthiest 11, yeah.
Or the one that click and mesh the best.
Yeah.
Take that 11 in there.
And that is a hard concept at times because we've talked about that's the whole, are you a talented player or are you a good teammate? Like, can you play within the confines of the defense? Can you play within the structure of the offense? Versus you're a great talent, but you don't play well with others. Like, you don't fit our flow, our rhythm. You don't communicate the way that we do. Like, if it's a situation and I'm worrying, are you going to make the sacrifice so the defense plays how it's supposed to? You're not the guy that's going to do that. You're the guy that's going to try to make the play. And if you don't, we're all screwed. That is one of them concepts that it is kind of tough. So I get what you're saying with the, who are the best 11 that are like together, that unit. That's the one you want out there. Yeah, but no, the health is big, man. Especially in the secondary. Anytime, you're dealing with some of the injuries and some of the different personnel groupings that we've had to play with, Dante Jackson is paid what he's paid for a reason. We drafted Joey Porter Jr. We drafted him for a reason. So when we lose both of those guys at any point in time, you're going to experience some of that drop-off, going back to the quarterback conversation of, a guy can do it in a smaller sample size. But when you start saying, hey, James Pierre, Corey Trice, at this stage, I need you to do it for 4 quarters and then do it next week, the week after. It's like, that's a lot more of a tougher task on them at this stage. Not saying they can't develop into it, but it's like when you're missing out on those guys, it puts a lot more strain on those guys, which then puts more strain on our safeties, which then puts more strain on the linebackers and pass rush, et cetera. So the health is definitely priority 1. But I would say the next thing is, front weeks got to play better. I'm big on, I don't care about your coaching. Like, if you're nice, you're nice. Like, and as a pass rusher, I speak from the experience of, you don't always have to be schemed open. I can win a one-on-one.
Cut that thing up.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't got to game this. Bro, when you're one-on-one, it's one-on-one basketball. That's why I love it, because it's like, do it for you on the basketball court. ISO. Like, if I can cook you, bro, we're going to score today. And that's what I feel like we've been missing during that 3-game span. Now, it's been multiple reasons with that. Some of the way that the offense have been playing against our defense, getting the ball out quicker. I thought Mahomes did a great job of that on Christmas Day, doing some of the faster passing attack. We talk about the way that with Philadelphia, you think about the A.J. Brown, he cooked this on slants. It was like he was taking it was slants. It was, get it out. And then when they wanted to take those shots, now they would have that time. They would Max Packer do whatever. We know what our guys are up front. When we talk about TJ, when we talk about Ken, we talk about high school, it's like, we know what these dudes can do on a consistent basis. And I just think we just got to have more of that in order for our defense to be what we think it can be.
To me, it sounds crazy, but I feel like all 3 of them teams are college offensive.
They are.
And I think all 3
and that's tough.
Put you in situations where these aren't normal situations. These are college because I thought Kansas City RPO'd them all.
Yes. You're not going to get a free look.
Move, I'm throwing it.
That
nickel stay,
I'm handing off.
To where it's like, it makes things just so much more, like you said, detailed and staying in your gut, just different things like that. They just put you in different situations that you're not practicing every day. These not that 2-3 exchange. It's not just that basic. These are so different that.
This is RPO, like I said, but now my nickel is getting read, whereas typically I'm only talking about my DN and my linebacker tops. That's college talk. College talk is, you're the apex. You need to worry about all of this. Safety, nickel, linebacker, whatever it is. It's just stylistically, we don't typically see that at this level.
That Xavier in the backfield. One touchdown. Little stuff that's like, man, I just got the mismatch on it. So I think it gives them problems that they've gotten to see, like you said. But they'll I think that's just it's almost like you're glad you're having these problems now.
I would agree,
because you can
find at least like band-aids to
we're just getting scored on. Like that's another one. That's just it's just when you're one-on-one, kind of like you said. Like when you're one-on-one, you can steal on this one. Yeah, you can help this play. You don't gotta help that. Just little stuff. Yeah, it'll be better. Defense will be better.
Okay. All right. Next one that we had is from, where's the homie at? Adrian Bustamante. Shout out to the homie, man. He says, is it really as bad as it seems for the Steelers, or is it because we took 3 losses in 11 days, and that's what's got us feeling like we're dog water right now?
3 losses in 11 days.
And that's a lot of losing. That's a lot of football. That's a lot of losing in 11 days, though, bro.
But that's a lot of losing in 11 days, man.
3 losses in 11 days, Deke. We feel like we bad, bro. We feel
I
bad,
honestly do think it is that bad right now.
It's like 3 in 11 days.
Giving up a lot of points. Offense, we're turning the ball over, not looking like what we did when Russ was first the starter here. Yeah. But the beauty of it is, we got these 2 games.
When last time we got a special team turnover?
we had opportunities. Philly, we had opportunities. Baltimore, they just never recovered it. It was multiple times ball was out. Mark Robinson forced the fumble. Yeah, we just didn't recover it. Yeah, we just didn't recover.
Think about it though. The games, like the Giants, not the Giants, but the games that they would play, things would happen. When did Tony do that? When did Tony make that? He threw the ball at him. He fumbled the ball. What was he at the time? You with me though?
I'm trying to think what game. Hold on.
Games that they get something or the special teams.
The special teams give you a play. Yeah, I knew what you mean. Yeah. Because we had like a run where it was like, all right, this dude had a special teams turnover. This guy had a special teams play. This dude had one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think little stuff like that, I think that has to be part of their 2/3. Mm-hmm. Like I think they gotta find a way to something on special teams.
I mean, because we said that was the difference in the first Baltimore matchup. Mm-hmm. We said Justin Tucker missed his field goals. Boss hit his. This game, Tucker hitting all his now. You know what I mean? So it just kept it a different feel point wise. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing good.
Yeah.
I don't think they're playing bad though. I'm sorry. I don't think they're playing bad.
Oh, there's been particularly. I think the Chiefs game was the worst. The Eagles and the Ravens game, it came down to turnovers in the second half, like at the worst times too. The Russ pick, and then the Najee drop toss. Like we to your point, like we were still kind of in those games in the second half.
The Najee drop toss.
Yeah, to your point.
It was such a bad pitch, but it was a terrible pitch. But it was a terrible pitch. I don't care what y'all said. It was a terrible pitch, man. It's a bad pitch, man.
I think that's tough. That's on him, but that's not on him. Like,
man.
You gotta catch the ball.
Catch the ball, man. Catch the daggone ball.
Catch the ball.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm already trying to run before I catch it. It's the play. It's tough.
Let my man get going, man. Let him go. All right. Couple more here, man. We got Z-Man577. Shout out to the homie Z-Man. He says, we were riding so high, 10-3, leading the division. Coach T is coach of the year. Mm-hmm. People thinking we can contend for the number 1 seed. Do you remember those combos? Mm-hmm. He says, and then we dropped 3 in a row to some good teams, proving we are, in all caps, not one of the top dogs. Were the expectations too high? Is the defense not as good as we thought? Or is this simply the new norm for Coach Tomlin in December? Let me hear your thoughts. That's from the homie Z-Man 577.
I think that's really what it was just you lost to per se 3 good teams that it's like, oh, are we not part of the good team nation?
Yo, I like how you said it like that. It was real though. It's like,
really
are we not one of them?
Are we not one?
Like, because I thought we were 10-3, and we was like, yeah, we can lock up this division in 2 weeks. Like we felt like we was one of the ones. Yeah,
because we did beat some decent teams before that. Like, like Chargers,
but it's like
Commanders,
these are the
Ravens.
Like these are
shoot, Falcons, man. Falcons, we beat them, and they about to
Broncos. That was before they were the Broncos, but still,
it's still a part of the journey though. Like. It's like, man,
either way, 3 games in a row.
I was say, but we didn't beat multiple playoff teams on this journey. Is what we're saying too, though.
Don't blink, don't panic. It's still a good team.
Yeah,
that's a dangerous team. They're still dangerous.
We still got a chance.
Yeah,
I still think we are a good team when we're doing everything right.
They can run the ball. They can play good defense. In December, they're still dangerous.
Now, I'm going to ask you, TG, because what you said kind of, I've said this before, not on this show, but I've been called at times, man, like, yo, you got the tunnel vision because you're a former player. You just feel like you always got a chance, right? Whereas even situationally, right? I think me and Deke, we've talked about one time where it was, yo, would you give up the touchdown so that way you get the ball back on offense, man, get a better chance to score? Or the argument we're seeing in New York, it's like, yo, should y'all win the game or do you go out there and try to lose so you get the better draft pick? Mm-hmm. But we typically say as players, we don't even entertain those scenarios. It's always just singularly focused. We got a chance if we in it, bro. Mm-hmm. And we feel like that till the cows come home, right, wrong, and different.
We got good players too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a shot. We on scholarship too, man.
So it's like, is that tunnel vision, though, in that sense? Like, is this team really as good as what you kind of just said from your eyes? Or is it that tunnel vision? You know what I mean?
I think it's still a Russ in there. It's still Najee running hard. So George Pickens at any moment can go top on you. It's weapons in there. Mm-hmm. You know? Like a Van Joseph.
Oh, Van Jefferson,
Van Jefferson, I'm sorry. A Van Jefferson at any point big play right here, big play right there.
Which we have seen from him at multiple times this season.
I mean, it's weapons. Like, it's still weapons. These are still pros. Yeah. You know, so it's like, I just think that's what the league is. You know what I mean? Yeah. At any time, the Jets can beat you.
So like, I hear what you're saying because I flip back to, like, Deke, right? And going back to what we were talking about earlier when you said, man, if I don't feel like we legitimately have a chance, I'd much rather go with Phil's, or I'd much rather kind of turn it over and just start something new. And that's why I was like, well, what determines if you feel like you're capable or not? Right. Because I think, like, for players, we always feel like we got it. Man, I remember being in Buffalo, and even though we was losing it was like, yo, still feel like, yo, we nice. Like, I'm nice, you nice, bro. I don't care who this team is. Like, we only lost by 3. Like, we've lost 10 in a row, but we lost by 2, 3, 1. So it's like, mentally, we just always feel like, yo, you could do it. You know what I mean?
Which you should.
That's why the NFL, you can't tank.
Because, I was going to say, like, it's the GM's job. It's the front office's job. It's the coach's job to figure out that type of stuff.
You got to tank by, like, pulling people out.
Because I'm like, if you put any of us out there, like, how do you physically go out there and say, TG, run half speed, knowing this guy might knock you out today?
Might put you down.
He might blow your leg off. Like, hey, go out there, hey man, for the draft pick.
On the Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence is still out there and can slash you. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's still think of the.
I mean, shoot, we joked about Drew Lock. We joked about Drew Lock. Yeah, like even Drew got a pedigree. Yeah,
the number 1 pick in the draft.
Sam Darnold, pedigree. Yeah.
Like, these are still.
Carson Wentz. We joking about Wentz. It's like Wentz low key was what, 1 overall? 2 overall, excuse me. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Shoot, Trubisky. We joked about Trubisky. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, TJ's point. Like, we still got pieces. Just a few weeks ago, we were 10-3, and then look at last year. We were 7-7, and that was coming off a 3-game season, losing to bad teams. Yeah. But you see how we finished, and that's the NFL. That's just how it is. So we do have the pieces. We still got a Russ. Yeah. We still got a highly paid defense. You still got Tomlin. So anything can happen.
TJ.
Yeah, like, bro, maybe this Chiefs game was the last
He can make him a bad day. If you can't block TJ, your whole game plan done for the day.
Record day. Like, you know? No. So, I mean, it's still good players. Like,
yeah.
Things can happen. I don't know. I feel good. I think they're a dangerous team. I think as much as, like, you see this bad right now, I think this bad is right on time. They'll be able to
get it out your way.
Get it out your way.
But also keep that edge on you. Keep that bad taste, because it's like, yo, you done took 3 L's versus the teams that everybody is now saying y'all are chasing after. Mm-hmm. So now, what is your excuse for not preparing that extra? What is your excuse for ever coming into a game, especially when it's postseason time, and thinking that you nicer than any of these dudes? Because it's like, the past 3 times when you face these type of teams, they've victory formation handily won. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Got a couple more in this thing, man, and then we're going to wrap the show up today. But hopefully y'all enjoying it, all right? This one is from Gavin Schneider right here, and he says, do you think we will have a better chance of winning a playoff game if we win the division or with a wild card spot? He says the difference, obviously, would be playing Houston versus Chargers, and then I don't think he factored in the whole if we weren't going to win and you still had to go out there and play Baltimore. But that's kind of the whole mindset. Would you rather win the division, host it? We kind of talked about those scenarios. We kind of think that might be the tougher matchup versus go on the road.
I mean, I told you, like, you want to host, obviously. And I said the second option to me is that gauntlet. Like, go see Baltimore and let's see what it is. Yeah. Let's do it. No. That's how I see it. I want to see that gauntlet, and let's just throw these haymakers from jump and don't look up.
Okay.
But you be in the Super Bowl throwing the same haymakers, like it's clicking. Yeah. You know?
Start to finish, we ready. We fired up.
Let them go.
All right. And you still feeling that fight earlier?
Yeah, I mean, Chargers at home or Texans on the road, whatever.
All right. I like it, man. All right. Well, here's a good one right here, man. Shout out to the homie Let's Go UW. He says, so he's a Wyoming dude. So I just want to throw it out there. Okay. Yeah, Wyoming. Shout out to UW, though. He says, so at what point will Coach Tomlin and company learn to stop playing soft zone defense against elite quarterbacks? It's like he has not learned anything from all the times that Tom Brady has torched him playing in the soft zone. How you feel about that, man? Either one of y'all boys. How about it say?
I like that. But, I mean, you know, I think the team's built in. I think it's a zone D backfield.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's zone-ish back there. I think Minka's dangerous in zone.
Mm-hmm.
I think
because he got eyes. Yeah.
I think Jackson's dangerous in zone.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen him take advantage of multiple times.
I think JPJ is dangerous. He's long. He's big. Get his hands on you and need to fall off into the zone, like little stuff. So it's like, I think the way they play their defense, like we said, is the 4-man is gonna cut you up, and they're gonna give you different pictures behind it, and catch this picture. And this picture might look, this cover 4 might look just like this cover 3 week.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's how they pre-snapping. I mean, you look at some of the stuff, the way that they get to Tampa 2, it's like
it's crazy.
They dress it up 30 different ways, but it's just Tampa 2.
Nickel running through the middle. You know, safety stepping up in hooks. Corners got the defense.
They changing all of it.
A lot of weird pictures.
And even a year ago, we saw when they were doing some of the cover 3 stuff due to more so the injury element of it. But that's when we saw Eric Rowe start to have success in the defense and stuff. Where it's just like, all right, man, you can get away with this, but until you run into the guy that can kind of, see through all of that.
Right. And I mean,
but that's part of why those guys are those guys too, though, right?
Like you saying, though, Mahomes is a lot.
Mahomes. That's why he is who he is. Yeah.
You give him a zone, he buys some time, he find the opens. Yeah. You give him a man, he will run.
Yeah, because that's what kills you.
He's just dangerous. It's a lot. You got to give him a different picture all the time.
And typically the quarterbacks that can take advantage of the zone usually don't have the legs married to it as well, where they can extend and buy time.
Lamar buys a lot of time.
Yeah, Josh Allen buys a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Burrow buys time is in a weird way. Burrow buys time.
Burrow's a little slippery.
It's like he's not gashing you with his legs, but he moves just enough. Yeah.
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's like these boys are like, you just can't. They'll take off on you in that man.
That's the scary part.
Like Lamar, you turn your back on Lamar,
that's
you're
scary.
in trouble.
You can't play him. Yeah.
You turn your back on Mahomes.
All right. We've seen it. Yeah. It's scary.
So it's like these are dangerous scenarios, and it's like, you get in the zone, you switch it up, you give them these different pictures. But these boys buy some time back there, and it's tough, man. You got to get home.
Yeah, anytime you're in a zone and that receiver can get through that first window, if he has a chance to get to that second window, pass rush need to be there. If not, now you starting to strain this defense because now dudes are reacting to where the quarterback is, where the eyes are, the route. So it's like it's certain parts where that shouldn't have even been an option, but at this stage of the play, now it's an option. You know what I mean? Now it's available. Now we looking crazy over here.
Sometimes you got to get home, man.
Yeah.
Like you kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Earlier, we got to win up front. Yeah. We just got to win up front. Now, if you go 5-man in the fire zone, it's just like then you're in a little bit more man, but dudes got to win. Now you're in man situation.
Yeah. Because that's the feast of famine. When you go with the heavy man approach, or if you go with the blitzing approach, you're forcing the action, but at the same time, you can also force the death. Like, we look at it one-sided at times with the, don't play zone, give me man-to-man match with these guys, challenge these receivers. And that's cool until you're watching Mahomes take off, or you're watching these receivers versus our DBs, and we might think our DBs can cover them, and we're like, oh, we're finding out that that's a little different now. Yeah. So if you're trying to figure out the best way to win at times, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of the style, right? You can full court press and make this an up and down, or you can sit back in that zone and say, I'm going to play execution ball, and you're going to mess up before I mess up. Yeah. I like it then, man. I like it. All right. Well, let's see. The last one I got is from the homie Benzu Bukowski. All right, I ain't proofread this one, so hopefully I don't get too in trouble. But he says, I think this losing streak calls for Deke to make his debut at Acrisure Stadium on Saturday.
Maybe that's what's missing.
They say he got big time. He got Bleach Report on his bag now. He getting that Bleach Report money, so he stopped showing up to the games. Yeah. You see how he dressed now, TG? He fine now, bro. You seeing him, bro? He put the denim on. Yeah.
Life is different.
Come on, bro. You get that Bleach Report bag now, man. Yeah.
I feel it. I'm here for it.
So that's why, the people.
He's not wrong. He's not
wrong.
wrong.
Even,
I might need to go back.
He can't even go in there and do that.
You know what I'm saying? He been busy on this, man.
He can't even be on like the Steeler pack. I mean the Lion packs or like
I can. I just
the Ravens pack. Like you're not.
Bleach Report's got my time right now. Well, you just don't think I'm physically capable anymore. I don't have it in me.
Dang, he said you washed.
Just say that. I'll agree with you. I've been saying that. I've been saying I'm washed.
I just think like
Deke, they got that Bleacher Report on them, man. I say, yo, hey man, that Bleacher Report doing that.
Different people.
They are. And sometimes it's hard.
Hov did that.
It's
so
hard.
Hopefully you
would have to go through that. If you know, you know. Yeah.
Like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
I told you.
John Wick.
You see how my dog look at here, man. The jacket fit. It's like the.
See the haircut. I didn't say.
All right.
I need one. Actually, I'm gonna let it grow.
All right.
You do gotta like.
You see what I'm saying? They got the vibe on it, bro.
Skip Bayless vibe. You got the flow going. You know?
He said,
Skip
bro.
Bayless, come on, bro.
Skip one of the best to ever do. If you think, bro,
What you mean?
it's a rock star, man. Yeah. You got
got
the cow herds. You got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, you, yeah.
Look like a pig guy though.
Damn, why you saying like that? Hold on, why you saying like that? Was you want to pick up, man? Yeah.
I mean, it's in the city. It's in the city of Pittsburgh. So like, I'm not gonna be dressing up like a hunter, like I'm out on a farm.
He said he ain't looking at no mountaineers, but he said, man, but that's a. You heard what he said. He said, I ain't gonna look like that. Then all right, I'm good. I'm good.
City living.
Shout out there, man. Shout out.
That comment's not wrong though. The bat signal might be calling for me. It might be around the head, but
they say they need you, bro. It's been a minute, man. Come on, bro. It's been a minute. And the Pac Viz are undefeated, bro. Come on, bro.
I know.
Go up in there. That'll be hard.
I know.
That'll be hard. That'll be hard.
I like it.
You need to go.
I like it.
You should go.
Hey,
especially they win, but you got to go this week. Try to get it the next.
I was about to say because if you go this week and they win and we host next week in that postseason, you got to be in there. You like if you don't, then you the jinx.
But if they lose, they done at home this year. Ain't no more if they lose.
Well, yeah, if they lose, yeah. But if you go and they win,
then you get another.
You got to go another one.
So
yeah,
you got to go this week.
Yeah, but we're gonna find out a lot this weekend.
Use the code.
You going? You said you were going. It's the beginning of the show.
Yeah. SeatGeek, man. Promo code Moats, man. Get 20 off, bro. Get 20 off. You know I got you, bro. Yeah.
I might do that.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah. I'm going to be down there for the interview. I don't know who I'm interviewing just yet because we didn't know what day the game was before we started recording. But, yeah. So I'm going to get that email and then I'll let you know who the player will be. Last week, though, I did have the homie Kendrell Bell for everybody who was down there on Christmas Day, man. FedEx Great Hall or up in the Champions or up in the UPMC Club, man. It was good to talk to Kendrell Bell, man. Good to see him. Obviously, you know, he got the dual allegiances, you know what I'm saying? He was still in the chief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trader.
Yeah. But he rocked more black and gold. He was heavy on the black and gold.
If the Steelers play the Bills with you, like you'll be in trouble.
Don't do that.
That's happened a few times.
It's happened multiple times, and it's just like God.
In a playoff form,
it's. I was glad we were on the road last year. I was glad it was a road game last year. I like it on the road. I'm like, yo, just yeah.
Because last year you was a little bit.
Don't do that. It was
more on the Bill side.
All right.
What?
Why you acting like that? What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It seems like it's that way for every
game.
Canceled this week.
That's funny. You funny, bro.
He was defending that Josh Allen fake slide, the late slides.
I got in trouble for the weather. They were like, "Yo, why y'all let them move the weather, move the game? Like you should have played."
Pre-game this crazy. I gotta do something.
They do show love though, you know what I'm saying? They show a little love up there, man. It gets a little wild when you pull back up. That's all I'm gonna say. It gets a little wild.
You're a table jumper?
Me personally, no, but people have jumped through the table on my behalf though. Yes.
You're a table jumper.
Yeah. Like
see, pure blood, man. Jump through tables.
I think you would actually like table jumpers though. I think you would have a lot of common with the table. You know what I'm saying? Deke, I've seen you on the tailgating scene before. I think you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's a move.
It's not a Pittsburgh thing, though.
That's fair.
I don't know that one.
That's fair. Y'all burn couches where you was at, though, right? West Virginia? Yeah.
Mountaineer Nation.
Yeah, so there you go, man.
That's after we whooped you.
Okay, we doing it on the front end to let you know what you coming into. Okay. We letting you know. We standing on it. Yeah.
Jump through the table.
Yeah, before we whoop you.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after we whoop you, we're going to set the table on fire and then jump through it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw some ketchup and some mustard on them, too, while we at it.
I say this though, Bills Nation is
Bills Mafia. There ain't no nation, it's the Mafia. It's the Mafia. It's the movement. I was a part of when it first started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I was there. You don't leave me alone, man.
I remember when it first started.
That's because I was up there for rookie year. I was like, yo, this is cool. And it was like a whole ordeal. You can't say mafia. This is too menacing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bills Mafia. I will say they loyal like when Tyrod came in and they cheered him.
Yeah.
If
they donate to Andy Dalton. If you got any charity, they gonna donate to your stuff, bro. Yeah, they gonna do that. Yeah.
I think it's just all for sure.
That's great. We ain't even won it when they got a Super Bowl. They said about the teams that got them rings. They be the ones that you gotta worry about them. They said,
like
man.
Fan base stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
they just chill, bro. They just chill.
Playing good in there.
Huh?
Been playing good.
You said 3?
Yeah.
Talking about
Hammer.
Oh yeah, no,
He
bro.
Starting in there.
You know he gonna make Pro Bowl.
Is he gonna make the Pro Bowl?
Make the Pro Bowl.
He's gonna make the Pro Bowl.
Deke don't like it.
Is he gonna make the Pro Bowl this year?
Deke don't like it. Just watch. Deke don't like it.
I know he got a pick.
No, he has like 4 picks, bro.
He got like 4?
Yeah. Deke don't like that at all, bro. Yeah.
Doing the right thing.
You think he's a top 5 safety?
TG, great zone eyes. Great zone eyes. Tips and overthrows. Be we supposed to be. You catch the ones that they throw to you.
That's what they don't ask you how. They ask
bro,
you
I watch all. I'm like,
that's a pit guy though.
It is a pit guy.
Hey, every time I look, I'm just like, yo, if it's a tip in his vicinity, he's catching it. If it's overthrow shit, he's catching it, bro. He don't miss him. Tips overthrows. That's all you do. And the crowd goes nuts every time.
I'm not mad at it.
Crowd goes absolutely bonkers.
I
like it more now. Okay. I feel like now it could get some of what was coming with it. Yeah. It ain't order, but it's like, yo, it's. Boy said, how you at that party? You don't get that invite.
I respect it. I do. Yeah. I do. Respect.
Yeah. But no, he gonna best be the Pro Bowl, bro. He in.
Is this the? I'm sure he's gonna make the Pro. Will he go All Pro?
Nah, I don't think he do that. Nah.
I know he'll make the Pro Bowl.
Cause it's like top 2, that's part. But Pro Bowl, it's like, yeah, you got way more room to get in that thing, man. Yeah.
He'll probably go in there high too. Yeah.
I know right now he's leading fan votes.
Yeah,
because it's like, yo, you already had the feel good story, but now you got the numbers. You got numbers going with it. Yeah.
He'll go in there as a starter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like I said, man.
Contract year?
Next year. Yeah. No. This might be. I gotta see. No. I think he has one of that because this is his 4th year coming up. Yeah.
He should never leave Buffalo.
1,000%. 1,000%. But this was the big year to prove that though, because they brought in some pieces and stuff like that. It's like, yo, can you still, or are you just a feel good story? And it was like, I can still play.
Mm-hmm. The only place he could leave Buffalo for is Pittsburgh.
1,000%.
Yeah,
I could dig that.
He's coming back and pick.
Yeah. I like him either place.
Nice.
I like him either place.
Respect.
Yeah. Good tackler. He can tackle football, man. Hey, get it on the ground. When it's spit, get it on the ground.
Respect.
Get it on the ground, man.
Great person.
Good for the community too, bro. Good for the community, bro.
Play hard.
You see it, bro.
Do the right thing.
Raising awareness, man. For CPR training, certifications. Come on, man. He do it all, man.
Respect that.
And that's what he said, man. Just listen, man. Run the comeback player of the year award. Let him get that for this year, since he didn't, came back and got nice. And then from there, Josh get the MVP. Lamar get offensive player of the year, and it would be good. Yeah.
Respect.
I think it's set up, bro. Yeah. But other than that, though, man, what y'all got? Anything else on the back end, man?
You seen that Vic to Norfolk? That's
Vic is at the crib. Yeah, Norfolk State, man. It's officially official. I'm glad he didn't go out to Sacramento State because I don't care about to Delaware State.
Delaware State. It's a movement coming.
I like both movements. Mm-hmm. I low key like the Vic to Norfolk State better. Mm-hmm. If I had to pick, how you feeling about it, Deke?
It's dope. Yeah.
I mean, because it's big time, man. Whenever you talk about former NFL dudes, man, getting into the coaching ranks is massive, head coach, but also tapping into the HBCU market as well, man. We know that's something that prime time, man. Deion Sanders talked about wanting to kind of start a little bit of a movement, and low key, Hugh Jackson are down there. Ed Reed and hopped in on one. Eddie George then tapped in on one. Mike Vick is in there now, and then you throw in Deshaun Jackson. So, I mean, you're seeing more and more guys, man, hop into that coaching field, man. And especially, like I said, man, it's always good to see a former Steeler in there as well, man. It's Vic, man. Shout out to Vic, man.
Support the nation.
Shout out to Vic, man. Absolutely, man.
I believe.
Yeah. And it's from the crib, too, man. So 757, stand up. Y'all know I can't wait. I'm going to have my NSU gear on. I'm just throwing it out there. And I already got NSU gear because it's the crib. But it's Vic.
Okay.
It's Vic at the crib. I got like, I've been had my NSU stuff. Like, I just don't wear it on camera because they be like, yo, you ain't go there. What's your tie? I'm like, yo, you got to be from the city to know, bro. Like, Deke, that was the first football, like, big football state I ever went to, man. Norfolk State on a Saturday, bro.
What that stadium hold? Like
30-something thousand? Easily, yeah. 30-40,000. Because their stadium, I remember for a while, was bigger than JMU Stadium. Okay. And then JMU, I added on. But we would always joke and say, man, JMU could sell both of them out. You know what I mean? Just from like the fan base, stuff like that. But Norfolk State, though, bro, back in the day, man, bro, the band's stupid loud, going crazy. That's a show, Deke. You got to go see the band. The band is absolutely insane. It take 30 minutes to just get in the stands. Yeah. Like, that's what it's like. Music playing the whole time. But it's like, yo, it's the who's who. Like, you supposed to go out there to get seen. It's the car show. Everybody, if you got your fly outfit, like, that's Norfolk State, man. Like, that's one of them founding father HBCU schools. When I seen Vic, I personally got excited. I'm like, yo, that's the Casa. That's 757. That's home team. Shout out to the home team. Nice. Yeah, shout out to the home team, man. So I'm excited for that, though, man. I'm excited to see how he does down there, though, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I like it, though, man. I like it. All right. Anything else, man, before we get up out of this thing?
Playoffs, man. I like Penn State. They handle some business.
I low-key forgot we do have college football playoffs, man.
You know, playoffs coming up. I like Penn State to handle business.
You really ain't. You ain't on Boise at all, man.
Nah,
that's Penn just State you anti-Boise State.
Penn State gonna handle that. I like Georgia to do what Georgia does.
No Carson Beck.
No Carson Beck. That's okay.
Okay.
Defense and run the ball.
Okay.
I like Georgia to win the Natty.
Without Beck.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet on that?
I like Georgia to win the
Without
Natty.
Beck.
TG Investments, man. I like Georgia to win the Natty.
I'll take the field.
I like Texas to handle that against Arizona State.
Okay.
I think they'll handle them pretty nice. And I think the game of the weekend
Talk to me.
Oregon O State. And I'm being
That's
honest
dangerous, bro. That's dangerous.
I like O State.
I was about to say that's a dangerous game. And I feel like for O State, this is the we remember how y'all was acting earlier. Remember how y'all was tough. Like y'all,
Ohio State's dangerous right now. And Ohio State didn't throw the ball that first time they played Oregon. They forgot they had number 4 over there. They forgot it was a Jeremiah Smith to come change the game. I like O State to do something. I like O State. They're dangerous. I hate that they got I hate that Oregon got that. I hate that they had to get, like, you got to see that to get there. Because they're dangerous, man. Oregon's had a great year. I think they'll get beat.
But you were Oregon to win it, though, is what you said?
I love Dan Lanning. Like, I love Dan Lanning. I'm a Dan Lanning fanatic. Like,
I felt like my whole intro to him, if I never had the intro being the Colorado game, I like him way more, bro. It was the Colorado game. Then from there on, I'm like, yo, I know. I just say, I'm like, yo, first impression, I'm like, yo, if he says that versus any other guy, I'm all with it. I mean, you came at prom, bro. I'm like, nah.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody, yeah.
He's a dog, though. He's a Georgia guy. Like,
no, and that's why I dig it. It's like, I feel like I would like him if I didn't have that as my intro, but it's like, I love prom. Like, prom, one of the biggest reasons why I started playing football. Like, 21 is like, yo, always 21, put the bandana on my head. Like, So I'm like, yo, you coming at him, that'd be like if somebody came in at 7, bro. You be over here like, bro, I don't know what you on, bro. I don't care what you said. Yeah, you missed me with that one. Yeah, you could be right too. You missed me with that one, bro. Yeah, you wrong today. You might be right, but you wrong.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, them my 4 for the next round, and then keep it going out there. But I think Ohio State get them boys.
Doesn't Oregon need that tough matchup though? Kind of like you were saying with the
Steelers Ravens. Get it out the way, man.
It's almost like Oregon's getting that Kansas City energy. A lot of sitting around. They've been chilling for a little minute. They got that bye first round. Ohio State just put up, 40 on them people?
Yeah.
And them people wasn't sweet.
Nah, it's playoffs.
That wasn't sweet. That was Tennessee. Tennessee was a good team.
They just made them look bad.
They forgot they had that receiver the first game. Go back and look. They forgot they had 4 out there. I don't see them forgetting.
They did it against Michigan, too.
They forgot they had 4 out there.
Yeah.
They forgot. Like, I think they remember now. Like, you could see the last game is more like, you know what?
We're not messing around with this.
Don't blink. I'm about to feed you. Because
I'm like, especially in the collegiate level, I'm like, man, if you got that, you're going to have to stop me. You're going to have to show me that for 4 quarters. You're going to have to stop this for 4 quarters today, bro.
You got to sit
I'm not sending 2 or 3 shots and, oh, man, all right, I'm going to go something. No. You're going to have to show this today.
You're sitting that too high. And I still got running backs in. They're the most talented team. That's a $40 million team.
It's Bama. I mean, it's not Bama, but it's Bama. It's like that's the Bama. Yeah,
that's the 13th NFL team. Man.
Like,
you know what I mean.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. Like when we talked about Bama, we're like, yo, that's Bama. They like a JV NFL squad. Like they got personnel, man, on both sides. Yeah,
there's dudes in there. So I think they're dangerous, man. I like O State to win that.
Okay.
Against Oregon.
All right.
Against Oregon.
All right.
Against Oregon.
Just Oregon. Yeah.
I said against Oregon.
Oh, because I'm hoping that we will, talk to you again before we get to the next round, right? I think so. Yeah.
One of my birthday on New Year's.
I know, man. You about to be old, bro. Yeah, man.
Really?
He's been this old before. You are sick. Yeah, man. My dog got a birthday on New Year's Day, man. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
There it is.
I just want to play Deke in the game. That's all.
That's you go for birthday?
Yeah,
usually people drop the cash out for their birthday. Be like, yo, man, this is the cash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? My dog said, I just want to play him in the game. That's what I want to do. That's what I want for my birthday.
Twitch. I want the people to see it. That's all.
The respect.
I just want that.
Yeah. Hey, we'll see.
People to see it. I want to do that.
Maybe we'll get a late birthday present.
I've been asking for it for a minute too.
I mean, you have.
I've been wanting to play too.
This is also true.
And you see the jacket though and everything, right?
Yeah, man.
I got a new life.
Hey, man.
I haven't been on the
Bleacher
games.
Report, bro.
Bleacher Report.
Hey, they consistent with me. I said, I said, there's levels to it, bro.
Levels.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played video games in a while.
Like I don't even do that no more.
Bleacher Report, bro.
I hear you, bro.
Hey, look. We say Nike, Reebok, Adidas, right here. Yeah. Say, you got Barstool, Bleacher Report.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Okay.
we go, yeah. Like, you know the names, yeah. NBC Sports is next. You be like, oh, yeah, I've heard of them, yeah. Know them, yeah. I was like, all right. But Doug said, I ain't got time for these games right now, bro. I'm in. I'm like, hey, I see. I like it.
Nice.
Okay.
I believe.
Heck yeah, man.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So I like it then, man. I like
I'll
it.
let you know.
I like it.
All right.
Man, he said he ain't ducking you though. He's still in the lab though.
No,
He ain't ducking.
I
He said
think
he in the
it'd be
lab
good
still.
content.
He said he's still ready for you. Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. Well, shoot, man. That will conclude today's show then, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. Let me drop this here graphic one time so we can look like we some professionals in here. But like I said, man, that will conclude today's show. Hit that like button if y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. But as always, until next time, baby.
Peace.
Peace.